All right, you beautiful sons of bitches. It's Thursday night. That means it's the end of the week. Technically. Ish. Eve. How y'all doing today? What's going on? So woke. Is that what we're going to say?
So woke.
And we're going to check a Reese's. That didn't work. How are y'all doing today, though? What's going on? What's new? How y'all feeling? Scale of 1 to 5. What's going on? What is going on?
Reese's Pieces.
There they go. They work. You have COVID. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, girl. My camera's not working. But I knew you'd pick it up. I ain't drunk. There we go. I knew that was going to do that. We were hanging out on the OOC of Calico doing some work on the dev server before cast. As a matter of fact, let me close some stuff that I don't need right now that I don't want seen. COVID is icky. COVID is icky. You guys give me a minute to fix something too, real quick. No, we can't wait. EFT. I know you ain't in love with him. Break up with him. Do do do. Do 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 do. Where are the points at? Let's see. Hey, go. You don't want to break his heart. This is Daniel. What's up? How you doing, bud? You were just in that call with us. How goes it? All right, so let's see if we can't fix this real quick before we get into it. Twitch channel points. They've moved it to its own section now. Oh, Christ. Not what I wanted to open. Goes well. I should have done this before cast, but I was too busy working on server-side code, and I just had a moment where this might be good to check. Just in precious time. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid. But I know you ain't in love with him. Break up with him. Beast, how you doing, bud? Beast, have you been in county lately? There we go. All right, I think I found it. Get honked, so woke, Murloc, run him in an ad, run him to an ad. Hydrate. All right. You won't have hung up by now if you weren't thinking it too. Have not worked busy? That's fair. I miss things when I'm washing dishes. That's all right, Dragon. We are here. Wheezy! Wheezy, you are a motherfucking pirate. How are ya? Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Name. Oh, okay, that's where I fucked up. Name. With him, break up with him. Let me fix this, guys. Because this has been driving me absolutely crazy. Break up with him. Let me fix this, because this has been driving me absolutely fucking batty. Where is... Okay, it's hydrate. All right, Nosebleed, how are you? I'm sore and tired. Now I'm a pirate. Feels good, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right, so let's see. Okay, so there's that. Let's try honked, because honked I know was breaking. When people tell me to go get honked.
Get fucked.
Okay, that works again. And now if we do a hydrate.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Fixed! All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. The excitement never.
Guys, I literally haven't logged into the live server all day. These are working again, too. Perfect. All right, so let's change the playlist up. Let's go back to our old... Actually, let's go to... Let's go there. That feels good tonight. What do you guys think? All right, so let's see what we got. How many of y'all say, one of you say yes, one of you say what day is it, and one of you say question marks. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to join one. What are you crying about, honey? What's the matter? What's so sad? Why so sad? Why are you so sad? Oh. I was like, what do I do now? I'm just here to metagame. Isn't everybody? Techno house mix. No. See, I have this. I have what I call my Project Phoenix playlist. There we go. It's all like drop D dark country stuff that I absolutely love. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into this shit, boys and girls. Thank you for the Murloc. Can I mass RDM the Spooners? No. No. It's hard to metagame when it's not information I need. Well, like I said to you fuckers last night, remember the fact that meta equals cheating. That's all you got to do. Can you rob admins? Beaver, that's a really interesting question that has been posed. And I will say this, that most of the admins will go with it. Myself, Flame, and Darth are a strange kind of land of robbable because we have things on us that either are in process of being returned to certain people or could potentially break or ruin the server because they are not balanced items that they are still in testing. So mechanically, can you rob the Rangers? No. Will most play along with it? Yes. If you rob me, I will hand over stuff that I can hand over. You heard Tyler has an RPG. I cannot confirm nor deny if Tyler has an RPG. I can't agree to that. Beaver, what? I mean, here's the problem. I have an item on me right now that will crash if I use it on any of the servers. If I use it on live, if I use it on dev, it will not only kill, it will kill the dev server, it will kill the live server, and it will kill the entire box to the point that it has to be physically restarted. So that being said, it's a very iffy thing. There is the banana of power, which will absolutely fuck shit up. So basically it's a black hole grenade that will kill the server, yes. And that being said, we don't want that getting out. So will we play along if we get robbed? Absolutely. Will we go with you and hand off stuff? Sure, without a doubt. But can you actually reach into my inventory and take things? No. And we're working on fixing that. I've used it. I've used it, Scott, and it caused problems. I've used it, and it caused problems. It literally nuked every box. I was making a dev change on the dev server. The dev server crashed, and then all of a sudden OOC went fucking nuts, like in general chat. Because people were like, server's down. I'm like, why is the server down? I didn't touch anything on live. I was on dev. And not only that, the entire box stopped responding to the point that we lost the entire box and had to reboot the entire box. So, things don't just affect game server. And we're trying to get to the root of what caused that. He was naked and afraid. Black Hand Manor. Oh, also guys, for those of you that are here, we might be making an announcement about this. Please stop putting on your signs, no trespassing, trespassers will be shot. While I understand the sentiment you are saying, you are creating issues with people in game because you can't just shoot somebody without initiation. And a sign is not a valid form of initiation. Oh, I didn't know there was actually a ticket for it. Okay. I'll answer that after cast. But yes, so stop putting on your property that you will shoot people. And I don't even know whose properties they are. We just see them in the database and we scrub them. You can say private property, no trespassing. You can say trespassers will be met with force, but you cannot say trespassers will be shot. That is in direct conflict and violation of RDM, you know, server ordinances. Just so you guys know going forward. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's my bad then, honey. I'm sorry. So. And these things will all be addressed in the new rule set that is coming, and then, I'm sorry, the new county ordinances that are coming, as well as the new county laws that are coming. But I'm just letting you guys know, please don't put you're going to shoot people on your signage. It just sets up for a bad situation. You know what? As long as we're out here, let's go check on Mr. Wood. Let's go check on Mr. Wood before we go anywhere else. Right, Case. And you know, you can shoot people on your property, but you have to interact with them first. Like, if you're there and you walk out and somebody's on your property and you say, "Oi, get off my land or I'm gonna shoot you," you're covered. But a sign does not cover you from that. So that's one of those things. Just like, I mean, okay, so here's an example. If I walked onto whoever's land that was and just shot their cow, they could come out and shoot me because I interacted. I stepped in. If they shout and then they shoot, technically, I started an interaction with a cow, and right in the ordinances it states about how, you know, animal RDM on animals is everything. Right, exactly. So, right, so I'm giving an example. So then you could walk out and defend your property. Ain't nobody fighting that. But just to put a sign up that says, if you come onto our property, we're going to shoot you, is not good RP. Trespassers beware. Right. Let's see what these people are doing.
God, Mr. Volk, you are shining in that sunlight, partner.
How y'all doing today? Oh, hang on. Let me see. Let me
Not
see.
sure if your voice box is working, Volk.
Should be. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Sorry, I had the wrong voice box muscle.
You're good, you're good.
How y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Pretty good.
I can't complain. How's all in the gun shop?
Oh, we're doing just fine.
You folks.
Blacksmithing-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Just need a blacksmith and some revolver parts, but other than that, it's going pretty swell.
Well, officially in county, I cannot recommend you to any specific blacksmith, but have you checked with Picky?
No, not yet.
Right, because then I might have a dog in this fight, but we own the Iron and Lace Ranch out there by Blackwater, and we can handle a lot of specialty orders because we are a public shop, but we are not on a public blacksmith.
Okay.
So I would tell y'all to reach out to Picky. I believe he's 65, but I might be wrong. Hang on. Let me check in my book for y'all. God, this list is getting so long of people! Maggie, Clint, Prakash. Where is James Tyler 65? No, wrong person. Where is Picky? Oh no, that's the wrong Picky. Yeah, I'm not responding to the Macarena. Like, Do. 64. Sorry, have y'all seen that that mailing ID list? It's getting so damn long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Blows my mind every time I check the newspaper. But yeah, Picky is 64, and I know he loves to go mining and he loves to blacksmith as well as he's got a couple of employees working for him. So I would check with Picky and see if he can fill whatever orders you boys need.
Okay.
It's basically right
absolutely,
across the
appreciate
lake.
it. Okay. Appreciate it.
So
It's actually really helpful.
yeah, and I mean, like I said, it's just a boat trip across the lake for Picky or one of his staff members. So how's it all been down here in Rhodes? Quiet again?
Ever
Oh,
since
yeah.
them dead
Yeah.
horses are gone, hella quiet.
All right. Well, I mean, quiet ain't bad.
Oh, it's better.
Hey, you boys know anything about that basement of yours?
The basement?
Yeah, there's like chains against the wall and a mattress, and the door is locked to get down there. Y'all ain't like holding nobody hostage, are you? Y'all ain't keeping like a pet down there?
Oh,
mean-
Kenny, that's his basement right there.
Oh, is that his bedroom?
You can call it that.
All right.
We don't know what Kenny does down there, but
But yeah, earlier, this fella named Jack, he had his head pop, and he was back in the closet room, right above the trap door. And normally, because I don't have the key to get down there, when he
Right.
got back, he was down there, and he got stuck. So,
Did y'all leave him down there?
oh no, he just I think he took the light or something.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Said you could have had your own pet down there.
I mean, I didn't want to do it to the poor guy.
I mean, Lucius could always take a pet that he could walk and feed and water.
Yeah, that's true. Go up to the little grate right here and pay some water, a little fruit salad.
Speaking of Lucius, I gotta ask you. You ain't been down to Blackwater and done any more crimes recently, have you?
How we doing, y'all?
Doing well. How about you?
Pretty good. Was checking to see how the gunsmith is going.
Oh, it's going well. Thank you.
Yeah, you boys had it for a few days now, right?
Yes, sir. I think this is, day, what is it, 3, 4? Something like that.
yeah,
Very
like day
cool.
3.
Yeah, you boys are
Yep.
running it for who is it again?
Garrett McLeod, correct?
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
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 Mr.
Yeah,
McLeod.
he was a good man. We just stopped seeing him in the area, so we're glad to see you boys, doing work here. It's also nice to actually have friends sitting in the
Okay,
middle of
we'll ban
roads
that
all
word.
the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boys. This down here in the road, this is our boy Vic. He doesn't come in the country very often, but if you see
How you
him, he's a
doing?
friend as well.
Welcome, friend.
How's it?
How's it
Hey.
going, partner?
Lucius, you seen your brother lately?
But all right, boys. Have a good one.
I believe
you as
Mr.
well.
Lucius is in his head right
Oh,
now.
all right.
Deacon has been around, yes.
Is he? All right, all right. I needed to catch up with him at some point, but no rush on it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be back in county like Friday, if I'm
Oh,
not
all right,
mistaken.
all right.
Yeah, he's just been doing some stuff at like work and all that,
And anything you folks have word-wise on Sheriff Wood down here? Any thoughts? Good, bad? Anything you've seen that I need to be aware of?
Oh, he's a nice man. He's come around a few times, said hello.
All
Got
right,
no problem with him.
all right. But it is our job to periodically do audits on our lawmen and make sure y'all are happy with the quality of service you're receiving from the Leos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, he's doing just fine.
All right, all right. Well, then y'all have a wonderful night. I'm gonna get out of your hair and y'all have fun crafting guns. But like I said, I would check with Picky if y'all need parts.
Oh, yeah. I definitely will. Appreciate it, Mr. Volk.
All right, y'all have a wonderful day.
Be
You as
safe,
well.
Mr. Volk.
Have a good day.
Careful out there. If I could only get that lucky. All right, so then let's go, guys. Let's go back to Valentine, do a check on Val, and then see what we're going to get into tonight. I kind of want to go hunting tonight if there's quiet. If there's peace and quiet, I kind of want to go hunting. And I know now that I've said that, I'm absolutely fucking screwed. I don't have any more shells for this. Rifle ammo. Pet treats. Yeah, may the odds be in my favor. Let's hope for a quieter evening this night. But yeah, so Wood apparently is doing a great job down here. I wouldn't think anything otherwise, but you know, it's my job just to check up and double check on officers. As a matter of fact, let's stop and check my mail while I got a second. Let's see what we got. 2 unread letters. Jebediah Bain. Can I get you to Valentine to jail someone? That was today at 5. I wasn't on for that. Can we get down for a drink with Mr. Rakesh, signed Mercer? Right after midnight. Can we get down for a drink and speak with... Yeah, let's go back to Valentine and see what's going on. Peace, what's that? Yeah, I know. Never get any peace. I do want to go meet the new shopkeep if he's around. I hear he's a nice guy. He owned, I found out last night from Rufus, he owned the, I think it's Rig Station he owned. The general store there. And then he bought the general store from Rufus. I guess it's Weatherby. I don't think I really know these people, so. Karma. What goes around comes back around. And I need to learn the difference between Smith and Jones tonight, guys. I don't know if I need to, like, smack myself in the hand every time I get it wrong or what. But for whatever reason, I can never get Smith and Jones, the 2 new marshals, right. I know who they are. I know what they've done. Like, I'm on board with that. But why do I screw the 2 of them up? Is it Smith that has the green gun? Or is it Jones that has the green gun? Nah, I don't want you to smack me. I don't know. Lost, thank you for that host, buddy. How are you tonight, bud? How's it going? We also should see more in the, Can't keep up yourself. There are so many lawmen, and I'm just desperately trying. If it's Smith, think gunsmith. I don't know, though. That's the thing. Yeah. Way down, I'm trying, but we do have so many lawmen and law ladies, law enforcement officers, that it's hard to keep track all the time. And there are just so many folks in county that, like, I don't know. And part of the, like, thing is, though, is if Volk doesn't know your name, that's better off. But if Volk does know your name, you're either doing A, a really good job, or B, a really bad job. And that's not just lawmen, that's everybody. Like, if I know your name, you're either somebody who's a giant pain in my ass or somebody that I've recognized is doing an awesome job. But not knowing your name is a good thing, too. Just being in that normal middle. But there are so many folks that I still need to work on learning all the names because I can't always get them. Oh, I know Mike's. I know Michael Frank's name. Let's put it that way. I know Michael Frank's name. Hey, what have you been playing these days, Fox? I also I'm really on board for the telegrams, guys. As somebody who hates 40,000 pigeons, like, construct an actual necessary telegram and not just a random pigeon message. I think telegrams will be good. OT Roud Gaming, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. If I said that wrong. Otroud? Is it Otroud Gaming or OT Route? Let me know. What's going on, Fox? You need a hug, bud? And I'm not being a smartass with that. Nice. Yeah, telegrams are period correct, and telegrams in my eyes would be great. I've got no qualms with telegrams. Do I work on the Discord? What do you mean, do I work on the Discord? We all have our specialties. Mine is more development. A Skessian who is here would be the person to talk to about Discord stuff more than me. Because I talk on Discord, and sometimes I make announcements if needed, but I am not the one who handles the Discord stuff. Canadian, not the way the back-end webhooks work. We might be able to do that with telegrams, but there's like 17 different systems, and then you're blurring the lines between in-game and out-of-game a lot. Otroud? Okay. Got it. Well, welcome on in, Otroud. Thank you for the follow. How is your day going? Wherever you may be. Yeah, in my opinion, the, yeah, code aside, no, yeah, that's fine, that's fair. I agree. And I think telegrams will make it so people have, more to say in a fleshed out way. Okay, who's here? What happened to you, friend?
I don't know, sir. I spawned in like this.
Alright, well, let's see if we can't get you to the, there might be a doctor coming. You just...
Yeah, I can take care of them. I sent all the doctors out with the marshals on patrols.
Alright.
Or rather, they volunteered.
Alright. So, does anything hurt, sir? Does it hurt anywhere? New Orleans, I used to play on the server, haven't in a while, though. Okay. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Does anything hurt? Yeah, does anything hurt in particular?
My knee.
Your knee? All right, let's see if we can't give you a shot of I don't know, something to get that knee up and running. How's that sound?
Sounds good, sir.
What's your name, partner? Not a big talker, that's all right. All right, so there we go. Nice little shot in that knee to get you back up.
Damn, I'm small.
Yeah, a little bit.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome. Good luck in your journeys. Let's see what we're getting to. John the Revelator. All right.
Mighty fond of it.
You just create them in the character creator.
Oh, don't Will.
Marshall with 2 L's.
Okay, never mind. You're good. Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's correct. Somebody spelled it wrong in the beginning, as you know, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we fixed that error last night. How's all been today, Senior Buckland?
Oh, it's been dandy. There's been a few, well, government issues more or less, but as far as law goes, not really too many problems.
Yeah, you can change
stuff though, like, you know, people shooting for no reason and
all right,
combat
but,
log and.
All right. Well, I mean that shit's gonna happen. We know this, but and you said you sent patrols out?
Yeah, I sent Scott, a new observer, Smith, Winters, but Winters and Smith went on a separate patrol with one Dr. Parkesh or no, Parkesh went with Scott, and then Miss Cat went with the other two. And I basically, this time I didn't tell them where to go. I told them to make it up on them by themselves.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's one way to do it, and I'm on board with that. Question for you, and I'm trying to find my pen in my pocket, and I can't seem to find it. Bear with me a second. What is the new observer's name?
Mr. Aiden Von Dutch. Aiden Von Dutch. And he has a brother who's waiting for interview named John Von Dutch.
All right. Well, I'm trying a new thing to remember these names because I'm still having trouble with Smith and Jones, like who is who, and I don't know why I keep screwing it up. But
Jones has the green guns.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, Jones ain't around right now, I don't think.
That's fine. I'm just so bad with names.
We have a new cadet. Her name is Isadora Gia.
All right. And how's she doing?
Well, she was on today, and honestly, she was acting like I was her father. She was trying to follow me around and saying take under wing and shit. And she said she was around Dottie for a little bit, and she said she didn't like the way she was, so she's gonna stay away. She just sounds like a very sensitive person.
All right. Well, Dottie is an acquired taste for sure, but
she didn't do anything wrong. She was just talking, and if you're gonna avoid somebody because you're
right.
how to feel about them this time.
And as an officer, she's going to have a tougher skin regardless of who she likes and don't like. We all deal with people we don't like on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Buckland?
Yeah. but yeah, I mean, I'll see what I can do with her, and I don't know, steer her forward, and if not, then we'll see.
Right, we'll see what comes of it. All right, you need anything from me tonight? Anything to do your job better?
Not right now, actually. Everybody seems to be doing good. If you ever see anybody just standing on that porch, feel free to yell at them.
All right, so that's our new thing is we're just getting them off the porch and saying go find something to do?
Yeah.
I'm on board for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Watson, or Marshall Watson, you need anything today? Anything you need to tell me?
No, I'm good right now.
All right. All right, then they are all yours, sir.
I'm about to do an interview if you want to.
Yeah, I'll stick around. Well, I mean, I got eyes on me if that's okay.
I don't think it'll matter. It's
all right.
not like those types of interviews. It's just, experience, what is your aspirations, shit like that.
All right, well, I'm down for that. Who's this interview with?
John Von Dutch.
Oh, the brother, yes, okay. All right. What time is that at?
Here in a few, once I mail him just now.
All right. Let me run down to the grocery store and get some canned peaches, but I'm in for it.
All right, you boss. Oh, Mr. Watson? Thank you.
That's inside of the saloon.
Oh, what a surprise. I'll send this,
All right, yeah, just let me get some food. No, I won't leave town.
Ah, damn, every time I come to this shithole.
I love how there's all this like chaos going on. I don't even know if it's an NPC. I don't know if it's an NPC. Nothing's come across my desk. I just walk through the streets. I'm like, I'm going to buy peaches. I have come to the decision.
Accordingly, thank you.
Oh, it's okay. Those men shot. Some guy shot inside the saloon.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where the glass was coming from.
Hello, sir. Is the saloon safe to drink at again?
You got an ID?
Do I have an ID? Like on my personal one?
No, on whoever the problem.
No, I
child
didn't
was.
see who it was. Some short little guy. Supposedly the sheriff's already got him, or marshals.
All right.
Yeah, I got RDM'd like a mug.
All right, well, I would suggest you make a ticket for that, sir. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
I just walk through it, and I'm like, nope. We're going to keep walking. How's business tonight?
It's good, there, partner. Is this the man I'm looking for?
Can't bitch, huh? Life's just, coasting.
Oh, there's two men. How you doing,
Want to be in my head for
Ranger?
just a second there, brother.
That's fine. I'm just came over here to just buy a couple of things. I'll be out of your hair.
No, hear y'all.
I think I hear Wilbert. I don't see him, though.
Oh, hello.
Wilbert, are you inside this building? Wilbert, where are you? I don't know if it was Roy. Roy just said he got RDM'd like a mug. I said, make a ticket. And I kept going.
This is about to be a government issue if you don't want to walk in there.
Just gonna stand here and eat my peaches.
Stand by, sir. There's just there's a footage being posted and they'll clear everything up.
That was Roy.
Alright, sir, while you're here, do you mind explaining to me what happened? Like, what, can you run me through the situation?
I'm in the bar.
This wonderful man right here. This is Ranger Volk.
Runs in and stabs me with a knife.
Nice to meet you.
So these gentlemen come in and tell me to calm
We
down.
just cleared Blackwater and
that.
Hold on.
and
These guys don't
Strawberry
see
there,
us.
nobody there.
You're invisible.
Yeah, Jackson, can't see you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
We
But
can hear
you're
you, but we
invisible.
can't see you.
He can't hear us when we can't see him, so
Damn it.
unless you slash me, he can't communicate. But there's too many people in town. We gotta get some of these fuckers out of here. I know we can't do that exactly, but
Hello?
I mean, do they not hear us?
Yes, we need to run away. Follow me.
it's whatever. Anyway, do you mind continuing?
What did you say, sir?
Do you mind continuing for me?
Yeah, so Midget came in the bar and stabbed me in my back. So I punched him, and these gentlemen came in and told me to calm down, or else Mother Betty was gonna kill me or something. So I shot him.
Okay.
And that was it. They started chasing me, and I got killed.
Alright, sounds good, sounds good. So, I'm gonna let you know, a lot of people who weren't involved in that situation and get
I mean, got caught in the crossfire, boy.
that may be very well the case. Just try to be careful next time. We're gonna jail you anyway for all the shit that you've done.
How long am I going down for?
While you're gonna run for attempted murder.
How long is that?
I'm gonna let just
Probably
one ride.
somewhere between.
Stick
Well,
with
it says here it's gonna be 90, but
Damn.
I mean I'm willing to bring that down a little bit if you promise to Gabe.
Damn.
Any ideas?
Do the crime, do the time, son.
I hear that.
We're also gonna be billing you with about a $100 fine.
I tell you what, who do you actually kill?
Roy.
And that was his target?
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, charge him.
but
with-
he-
I was gonna say unintentional manslaughter if he shot somebody by mistake, but
No,
yeah.
he shot Roy, and then I think he tried to shoot Watson.
He shot me, but it didn't really do anything.
So that's
All right. Throw the book at him.
Actually, you know what? Watson, you do it.
Oh yeah.
Make sure uncuff him first. Do / jail. Actually, you know what? Start with the. I'll do the bill. Hold on. I'll do the bill. You do the jail. How's it sound?
Now, son, we're gonna uncuff you. Don't you pull a gun out or your head goes boom. Clear?
course, sir.
All right.
All right, Bob.
We just revived you too. Like what? Why? Why?
I know I got a bit angry.
Well, we all get a bit angry. Don't mean you go around and shoot somebody for it.
I know.
So it's a
Okay,
ID and then
uncuff
time.
him first. Oh, he's
Yeah, I did.
uncuffed. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So /jail, then ID, then time. His ID is 308. So /
Damn, I didn't mean to pull it out. Damn.
That's all right. You're okay. You didn't shoot nobody. Put it away.
I'm gonna equip it.
You good? Just go ahead. /jail 308, and then let's go.
You
well,
put
what do
your
you
hands
think? How
down.
much do you think, Watson?
You're being respectful. We're being respectful. Ain't nobody gonna shoot you unless you pull it out and start firing.
60,
Two-way
50
street.
maybe?
Whatever you think, Watson. Then you do that.
All right. You just put 50, all right? Not.
You put
Right.
50.
Right.
/jail. Space
Number of months.
308, space 50.
Says I'm not sheriff.
What the fuck? Oh, did you reverse it back to the single L?
Yes.
Said earlier? Okay.
Because that's the way you spell Marshall. I got
It
this,
is,
gentlemen.
But everybody was backwards, so I'll fix everybody once again.
You said 50 months?
Yeah.
All right, then that's right. All right, sir. Have a wonderful time in
73.
Sisika. We will see you when you get out. May you have some redemption in there.
How the hell can somebody misspell Marshall?
The man who wrote the government paperwork, English is not his first language. Sir, what can we do for you today?
Oh, I can't go on duty now.
Why?
By the way. Says I'm not a police officer.
Are you John?
What's your your 73?
Okay.
What's my what?
Wait, you guys can.
Hey, John, I want you to, or Aiden, I want you to tell
Alright,
these
try
guys
now.
that we can't see it.
That you can't see any of them?
We can't see any of them, but we can hear them.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
it
see
works
any of
now.
them.
All right.
Yeah. I was like, I can see everybody.
Who's not in uniform? Who's not in uniform, hon? How you doing, Ray? Thank you for the 8 months, buddy. You are awesome. No, Julian's in uniform.
Officer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You saw that, right? He quick draw into me. He hip fired his pistol into my chest. It hurt a lot. So I push him over and shoot him back.
Are you alright, mister?
This man.
I don't.
He did shoot me
there?
first.
Here, you know what? Follow me to the sheriff's office, mister, with the
With the
white
with it,
do-rag.
me.
Yes, you.
Oh, you see the bullet. You see the bullet wound in my arm.
I understand.
My
Follow
arm
me.
Yeah,
hurts
peace,
so
huh?
bad now.
Oh boy,
Ow.
front row seats, and I didn't even have to pay.
No, Julian's in uniform. He's allowed to have his hat.
I don't believe that guy, by the way.
My arm hurts so bad. Oh my god, this man, he shot me in my arm. It hurt.
Oh my god.
So bad.
Yep. Mister, you alright?
Why does that voice sound so familiar?
No. Oh, it
Can you-
hurts so bad.
I would tell you to log out.
I'd like to testify against whoever you need me to testify against for $50.
This man, the man in the cell, he hurt me. I'll give you, he shot me in arm.
Well, next time dodge better. I don't know.
I did.
I mean, at least
dodged
he shot you in the arm and not in the head.
So I pushed him over and shot him in the head.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like you won.
I win.
Scott, if I were you, maybe logging or going way out of town might fix it.
On what roof? Somebody up there now?
I don't know. I saw a guy.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody up there. Who the fuck is up there?
I don't know.
Hey, Volk, how you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine.
Good night.
Look, that freaking weirdo's on the roof again.
There's a weirdo on there.
No,
Man,
it's there's a bit too many people. Too many people involved.
Man, I keep wanting to pan for gold, but it sounds like more interesting stuff keeps happening.
Oh yeah, just wait until fucking 12 a.m.
Yep.
That's when shit
I'll
really
tell
starts to
Buckland.
pop off.
I was about to say, shit, this is gold. I don't need to fucking go fucking digging rivers for gold.
Yeah.
All right.
Why dig? Why go through a whole river of? Actually, I should stop talking.
Honestly, I think panning's more lucrative than mining if you're just looking for money.
I got enough.
Yeah.
If you know where the if you can figure out where the sweet spots
spot
are, yeah, the sweet spots.
I got a couple of them.
It's better that way, honestly, than getting all that extra rock and mining.
Well, stay away from that stage now.
That's just me. Miss Caldwell, Mr. Cheddar, how are you tonight?
Doing well tonight.
Yeah, honestly, if you're just looking for straight up money, I would say panning is pretty damn good and it's quiet and it's hard to get somebody to get to jump on you. And
You can do it pretty much anywhere.
right, but if you're looking to make money, if you're looking to make resources to turn around and make guns or blacksmithing items, then you got to go mining, obviously. But
Yeah, I've been finding some shiny diamonds.
You can
That
sell
often
those,
you get
however.
that
it's-
gold nugget though.
yeah, it's 15 gold nuggets turns into a bar. Most blacksmiths take 1 to 2 nuggets as payment.
So you can make bars. Okay, cool.
Right? Yeah, you just take them to a blacksmith, and they'll turn, like I said, 15 of them into a bar.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you did not know that.
Yeah.
Appreciate the information.
Oh my.
I kind of
Hey,
figured. I
Flambe.
wasn't sure on how to do it.
Yeah, so like I said, it depends on the blacksmith. Most charge 1 or 2, and you just you'd give them 16 or 17, and they'd give you a bar out of it. So, and it's more than fair. Best thing you can probably do in county is buy yourself the wagon, the hell is it called? Traveler's wagon. It's got a lot of little boxes and slots, and there's room for like 1,000 different things in it. So, pound for pound, best storage in county. Get yourself one of them wagons. Every time you yeah, but every time you fill up your inventory with 100 gold nuggets, throw it in that wagon, dismiss said wagon, go back to panning. Then when you got 1,000, take it over to a blacksmith and profit. Works out to be about $2,300, I think, per wagon load.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, Andrews, do you know if the finished product of generally plants like hops or something like that can actually sell at the Emerald Ranch?
I don't know if you can sell the finalized. I think you have to sell those to doctors and to shiners and such.
You can't sell anything to the Emerald Ranch. It's not like the old county cow where you could sell your crops back. No, they don't have that here. We've tried it with some different plants. My wife has.
Yeah. That's your cue.
I think everybody got a little nervous for a second there.
Honestly, I'm, I may look like I'm nervous, but it's just Valentine, so as long
I mean,
as they ain't
that's-
flying by me, I don't really care about.
That's
gunshots
not a
anymore.
bad idea, though, and I will definitely recommend that to the government that we put, how we have butcher shops. We set up a farmer shop that you can sell, crops at a lower, you'll make less than if you were selling them to players, or townsfolks, just like everything else, but you could still sell them along with, fibers and, hardwood and etc. But,
So, I have a question real quick. I know houses aren't on the market right now, but what is the average cost of a house?
it all depends on how.
100,000?
It depends on how far they are from something. So you got to think how far the house is from any town or any kind of major thing right there. So we have houses in county that have gone for 750, and we have ranches that go for 14,000. Hell, we have one piece of property that goes for 400K.
Listen,
So
I'm looking for Chicago. I need
Yeah,
a
but
gold knife back.
I'm getting that one.
Do you know where he's at?
No. I just realized there's plenty of trees
haven't seen
around,
him for a while.
around the areas. I think I can sleep under those.
Hey,
For heaven's sake.
The reason Braithwaite Manor costs so much is that you're pretty much buying like 2 or 3 businesses along with the entire
yeah.
manor.
So here's the deal. Back in the old days of county, we used to allow folks to put businesses on their property if they had the necessary structure and utility to do it.
Yeah.
When the county started to get so busy, we as a government made a decision that there would be no more private businesses on residences. Therefore, there are three residences in county that have private businesses on them that are grandfathered. No new ones will be given, but Braithwaite automatically has built in for that 400 grand price a stable fully functioning stable, and a blacksmith.
So, say somebody who got grandfathered in happens to want to sell their property.
Then you get
with
that,
all the
yes.
benefits? Okay, cool.
Like I have one of those said properties. It's the Iron and Lace Ranch outside of Blackwater. We have a blacksmith on it.
Yeah, very.
Hey, you had one of those
Very
properties too. You sold it.
How convenient.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, you had one of those properties too. You made the decision to sell it, Roy.
It was broken and nobody fixed it.
Oh, you know what my answer is going to be to
Ranger
you
Volk?
again, sir?
Ranger Volk, you got a bear behind you, sir.
Put in a ticket.
Are you looking to sell that property?
We are currently not. But if, let's say we did sell our property that had the blacksmith on it, whoever bought it would get that blacksmith included.
I'll give you 150 bucks right now. Take it or leave it.
Seeing as how we spent 14 for just the land and then another 5 for each business on it, no.
Okay, so Jesus Christ.
So we have a ranch and we have a blacksmith on that property. So that property as it sits alone is worth, $24,000 at base price.
I got $7.
I'll cut you a deal.
And I got a big pile of no thanks, ma'am.
I'll just do some
5
grinding.
Indian tobacco on top of 150. What do you say?
I don't think that property, I don't think we'd let that property go for anything less than at least 55 or 70 grand.
Yeah, throw in some sin.
Based off of
$200
the location and how close it is to dropping off cattle to Blackwater, as well as the ranch in there, how it's run, as well as the blacksmith, probably not less than 70 grand. But that's
What about Mexico?
but that's not just my call. That is, there is a whole bunch of people that own that property with me. So
Where was that at again?
Iron and Lace Ranch. It's the one right outside to the west of Blackwater. It's also known as Beecher's Hope.
Oh yeah, that property. Also, Volk, I have a question. If you were to buy a property, so let's say I bought just a basic property, how much would that generally go for?
Anywhere
God damn it,
between
boy, don't you
750
understand?
and 5-ish grand, probably.
Oh, okay.
It's when you start getting into like ranches, the full size ranches that are like 14 grand.
They wanted $12,000 just for the land of the one I wanted. It wasn't no ranch.
There
They
was
wanted
some
another
piece of
6
property
grand
I
for
was looking
ranches.
at buying.
Too
I
fucking
couldn't even
expensive.
fit 2 people in there, and they wanted $2,000.
Excuse me, folks.
Yeah.
Please shoot that down.
He's just being an asshole tonight, guys. I see you now.
I can finally see you.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's supposed to be an interview.
See me.
Yeah, I can see you. I could hear you the whole time. I just couldn't see you.
Yeah, it happens quite long.
Yeah, that's that damn bucket.
Oh my god.
Morning, fellas.
Wait. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Smith. No, Jones.
Sir, I'm gonna start taxing you.
Jones. You got the green gun, so you're Jones.
Yep.
See, I'm trying. I am truly trying. I'm not trying to fuck it up, I promise. I am trying to get it right. I don't know why I have such problem with you two.
I've heard it's the facial hair and the eye patch.
I don't
the eye accessory.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is. But I am trying. I swear to God.
You're all good. How's everything been today?
Oh, I just got in county not too long ago. There's already a governmental issue, and Roy's being an asshole as usual. What's new?
Anything I can help with?
Can you dump Roy's body in a river in some way that won't get either of us in trouble?
That can be arranged.
With your permission, sir?
Nope.
I'm on it.
Nope. That's not permission. That's why I said in a way that will get neither of us in trouble.
I'll think about it. Just tell you what I come up with.
Yeah, I know there's an interview happening soon, so
Oh, word? Okay.
for a new observer.
Mr. Buckland around?
He was. I don't know where Buckland is right now.
I'll send him a pigeon.
What's up there, big fellow? What can we do for you?
I don't mean to be an eavesdropper, but if you need someone to disappear.
No, I was making a joke. I promise.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I was making a joke. Oh, there's
Okay.
Buckland.
You're really sure?
I'm really 100% sure. We don't want people, taking contract kills out on because officers made a joke. What's the deal with this one, Buck?
Oh, this is Michael again.
Oh, great.
Yeah, our good friend Mike. Oh, he's Mike.
I'll pick him back up. Just close the door. Oh, you got him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where the hell did he go?
Oh, god damn it.
He's right behind you.
I might go smart enough to anything stupid. Hold on.
Huh.
My fault. Damn it.
That's all right. You got it. You got it.
Oh, there you go.
When's this inventory? Not inventory. When's this
No key item.
Interview.
Oh yeah, that's because they reversed.
What's your government ID, Scott?
329.
There you go. You should be good.
I was actually just informed that I'm not a police officer.
What is your government ID? 315?
Yes, sir.
Are you a junior marshal or marshal or what the hell are you?
I'm sorry.
Marshal.
All right, so you should be good again if you want to refresh your job and step in the circle.
Oh my god. Are you fucking...
And we wonder why nobody has any confidence in the force.
What? That is a lie. Everybody loves us.
This fucking idiot walking into me.
Sorry.
Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Come over here to the edge of the cell, sir. I'll take your cuffs off. Turn around for me, boss. All right, Mike. Remember, gun comes out, head goes boom. Clear? You know the rules of the house. You've been a guest here long enough.
Why the fuck won't I can't stop moving.
Flex your Z.
There you go.
Just fall over and flex your Z. It happens sometimes when you dismiss a horse. You do this little like wobble walk thing. I don't know why.
We did not find the guy who ran me over.
Wait, you got shot, then you got ran over?
Yes. This is very I don't know how the word goes.
Unfortunate?
Unfortunate. Yes.
Sounds to me like you need to get the hell out of Valentine and go find something to do so you don't keep getting messed with.
I think I should just die. That bullet should have killed me.
Why don't you go out hunting?
You know what, little fella? I'm not gonna lie to you. I witnessed you shoot that other guy, so if he got sent to Jessica, I don't know why, because I was standing there.
He shot me first.
I watched you shoot him when I was standing at the
He shot me first.
Scott, clean your clothes up.
I can't, bro, I can't stop fucking walking.
What is this guy doing? He's just tripping over himself.
Hey,
He's
Volk,
making an ass of himself.
Still ain't working, sir.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What is it?
Mr. Jones, he can't sign in.
All right.
Get in, I should say.
Jones, what's your government ID? 315?
Yeah.
All right, do me a favor and do a / refresh job. And then do a / job. And it should say you are Marshall with 1L, 1. Is that correct?
Pardon, step away from the circle.
Oh,
Marshall
shit.
1.
All right, then go ahead and try to step on that red circle for me.
It says I'm not a police officer. Should I try a head pop?
I would, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'll be back.
I just want to live.
Why is it always this way in Valentine? Why is Valentine always such a shit show?
Isn't that abuse of the law?
I want a formal apology for shooting me.
Hey man, I
Hey.
apologize. Last one I
know. It was very bad situation.
Yeah, we'll just get.
I've already asked you to hop out of Valentine and go find something to do, haven't I?
He asked me to help him, and I was trying to help him.
All right, and I'm asking you to leave Valentine and go find something to do.
I just want to stay in town, sir.
All right, well, you staying in town just leads to more and more trouble.
Not even the marshals are safe.
I don't think that's true. He's telling me to leave town because he says I'm causing.
Fucking Templar.
Wait. Have I got
No, you're not. It's not gonna work. Just take a nap.
Oh my god.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, Jesus, sorry, my voice box wasn't working there. Usually you can fast switch your A, S, and D muscles. Usually that works for that officer there.
Alright.
Oops, sorry. Scott, if you don't take a nap, I'm just gonna shoot you. Take a nap.
Is there any?
Goddamn nap. Oh, look at it.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but fucking Templar's out there again spewing his rhetoric, his vitriolic rhetoric.
Oh, I couldn't give two shits.
Oh my god. I'm back
Yeah,
in
I mean, he's always doing that.
Yeah, he's always doing that.
Oh, look at this, Mr. Jones. Welcome back.
So when is the... Alright, so Mr. Jones, go ahead and try to step on the circle now. See if you can...
I am not a police officer.
Why are you not a police officer? Let me see. Set job 341. Marshall 1. Try hitting it now.
Nope, not that time neither.
You have Marshal rank 1. I don't know why. He's just a regular old Marshal 1? And I don't mean that to be derogatory, sir, but...
No, you're alright. Yeah, Marshall.
I don't think Mr. Jones would take offense to such things. If it's, I mean, we could just make them sheriffs. It's fine. If it's not gonna work.
Is it the county saying I deserve
Why?
a promotion? Oh no.
I have another idea. Stand tight.
Okay.
What's that? Oh, right.
Alright. Marshal 1.
I didn't even do anything.
Keep this guy on the cell for me for a second, Jones.
What?
Alright, try now. See
I
if you can use
tried
it.
leaving town and they just shoot me. They all pointed guns at me. And then I ran away and then I come
Sir,
back
I
and
will
they
tell you
shoot
that 9 times out of 10, people don't just all point guns at you for no reason.
Well, they were all calling me trash, and I told them to shut up, and they all got mad.
Like I said, the longer you sit here in town, the more trouble you seem to get into.
Well, I didn't hurt anyone or do anything. They
That's
just
why
shot me.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, okay, so here's the deal, son.
I was
You're...
trying to leave. I don't have a horse or anything.
Everybody starts in county with enough money to buy a horse.
I only have $9. Will that buy me a horse?
Yes, the Morgan is a $4 horse.
I'm going to take my weapons off.
I would suggest it. Alright. Jones, try again.
Okay, so battery then.
He aimed a gun at me and I knocked
What's
it
up,
out of his
Pandemonium?
hand. What are you talking
Obviously
about?
you didn't, because you were dead.
That was before you shot me.
Is your arm still hurt?
Look, mister, we told you to stay away. And you
I
keep
was
antagonizing
trying to
folks.
leave. I
Alright,
wasn't antagonizing
why did we
him.
bring
He was
why did we
calling
bring
me trash.
why did we bring
You're
Mr.
gonna listen
Donahue
to the
in
man
here?
who shot me.
To get a statement, but he already gave it, so he's free
Alright,
to go.
Roy, you
You're
can
gonna
go.
listen to the man who
Thank you, sir.
shot me in the
Have a
head.
nice day.
I'd like to say
Roy,
one more thing. if
that's
I can.
alright, you can leave the police office.
He
Thank you.
aimed a gun at me, so I knocked it out of his hand and ran away.
Look, sir, you're getting charged. That's that.
That is not fair. No, that is you. You're not even listening. To
I
my
asked you
side.
twice to leave
You'd
town.
ra- and I was trying to.
No, you told me you didn't want to leave. You just wanted to stay in town, is what you told me.
Yeah, and then I was.
So
thinking
then,
about
sir,
it.
you
I was
reap
like,
what
I'm
you sow.
leaving Town, and they shot me. You're gonna arrest me, but you're not
Mr.
gonna arrest
Jackson.
the man who shot
What?
me. in the face.
Why did they shoot him?
They.
Why did they
I'm-
shoot him?
aimed
'Cause he
a-
started hitting him, apparently.
No, I knocked the gun out of his hand and it out of me.
Oh my lord! Finish stream, trying to get an earlier night. I totally understand.
You want us to charge him with battery? That guy, before you got here, that guy's been.
He's been a pain in the ass. It seems like all night. So let me just check.
Yeah, no problem.
Somebody tie me up to get this hat off me.
All right. So what happened with that gentleman? Who started it?
That little
fucker. He's
Actually,
angry. He got short man
he
syndrome.
actually started.
You're welcome.
He
All
came
right.
over in
Well,
our
first
circle.
off, let's have some respect. I don't need to hear that little fucker or anything. The gentleman that is currently in the cell, did he start it in any which way?
Yeah, he has short man syndrome.
He attacked Roy.
Thank you.
Big man syndrome.
How did he attack Roy?
He hit his hand and then slapped him across the face.
He hit his hand. How? He hit his hand. Why? How?
I mean, like, he hit his arm and then he punched him in the face.
But why was Roy's arm out in the first place?
He was stretching. Like that.
And you can't physically hit somebody when their arm is out like that.
Sure you can. I could choke him if I wanted to.
Right, so you didn't hit his arm, though. The only way you could hit somebody's arm is if they had a weapon pulled. Roy, did you have a weapon pulled on the gentleman?
No.
I think he was showing it to him. You weren't
Honestly,
pointing it at him.
it all happened pretty quickly. But he,
There was dancing and sitting, and then suddenly that guy was all short man angry.
Of course.
And he wouldn't leave the circle.
Nobody
He told him
remembers
after
anything except for the fact that it was that man's fault.
Yeah, he
he
came
was
into the
angry.
circle. He started talking, and he was talking about how he wants to shoot you and this and that.
Yeah, because you told him to leave town, and I said, you ain't got that authority, only we do.
Who has what authority?
Well,
tell
he
him to
asked
leave
if he
town.
could shoot you. I think
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Okay,
We were
I-
basically telling him get out of here.
You don't have authority to tell somebody to leave town.
He said you didn't have authority.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care what he says about that. That's fine.
We don't have authority, but we can tell him to get out of town.
You're right. You can. That's your First Amendment right.
And that's what we were telling him. And he said he's going to
Whoa,
go shoot. the
whoa.
man
What do you
with
mean
the
you have
gray and white.
numbers?
Yeah, he did say he was going to shoot you.
Let him.
He said he didn't like the big guy with the gray and white at the sheriff's office, and he was going to shoot you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Roy Roy was trying to defend your honor, and that's when he struck him.
I wouldn't go about honor.
Yeah, say you can cut that bullshit out right now. I just want to know. Yeah, I'm just so used to everything out of your mouth being bullshit, Templar, so that's fine. I'm used to this with you.
He fits right in with us. But anyways, he just ran his mouth and started some crap, and he just attacked me. So I decided to go ahead and.
All right. Then charge him with battery. Send him to Sissica. Call it a day.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
I'm so sick of this Valentine crowd.
Yeah, I know.
I have had it up to here with them.
Concur. Hey, Mr. Scott, do you mind charging him with battery and billing him for the recording them out?
Hey, I got a suggestion for you, little man. Next time you say you're going to shoot a lawman, just do it.
I never said I was going to shoot you. What is this?
Anyway,
I didn't say what lawman. You just did.
I'm making the assumption that you're saying that.
All right, Ray.
What's up?
He's only got $9.
All right. So then what are we going to do at this point? Yeah, Pandemonium, I heard you made a great use of assets today, which made me start thinking from a development standpoint how we can make better use of
Templar
assets.
said it's probably bullshit, but
Probably is, but that guy just implicated himself by saying, I never said I was going to shoot you.
yeah, sure.
So, because all I said is next time you're going to try to shoot a lawman, I suggest you keep your mouth and do it. And he says, I never said I was going to shoot you. Yeah, like using the bed and flopping yourself over on it and stuff. Like I saw that. Kudos, sir.
Where's Mr. Von Dutch?
I don't know. I thought he was coming. That's why I'm still here for this damn interview.
I apologize. I'll figure
No,
it
that's
out.
all right.
but if
That's
you
all right.
feel free to leave.
No, I'm just over the current clique in Valentine.
Oh, I'm always over.
I'd
it.
rather be
It just-
getting shot at in Saint Denis than put up with the bullshit here.
I agree. At least people in Saint Denis own up to their shit.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Well, I mean, even then, they don't fucking insult the absolute living shit out of you in a subhuman way.
Right. My favorite was yesterday when they said there's more crime in Valentine because there's more law in Valentine. Yet, as soon as we leave, there's 10 times more crime in Valentine.
Yeah, that's caused by the people who said that.
Right, I know.
Hey, apparently I'm not a police officer, but I can still jail people.
All right.
Also, Fining's not working. If you think /fine, there's
Do me a
nothing
favor
happening.
and do F6
Yes, sir.
job and check what it says for my job.
So my job is Marshal 1.
How is Marshall spelled?
With 1 L instead of 2 like it was before.
All right, hang on. All right, guys, this stream break brought to you by the fact that I need to look at
I've
something
redone
again.
like people's jobs like so many times today.
Yeah, also, there is no Fining.
That's because the ledger's not attached to the marshal role; it's attached to the ranger role.
I'll tell you what. For now, just make them all sheriffs.
Okay, fair enough. Did
I'll
you
fix
do
this
him
later.
as sheriff, or do you want me to do
No,
this?
go ahead and
Hey, we're
redo
all
these
getting
boys as
promoted,
sheriffs.
boys.
No, you're just getting a name change for the sake of the same job. Pandemonium, you are a class act when it comes to RP, sir.
342.
Sheriff with 2 Z's, right? According to Vapors.
I will shoot you in the head. All right, Jones, what's your ID again? 341?
341, sir.
All right, try now on the little red circle.
Alrighty.
At least I'm not a Marshal anymore.
You have a badge again.
Come here, Jones.
Yes, sir. It worked.
All right, so for now, just put them all as sheriffs, and I'll fix the goddamn government paperwork later.
Okay, fair enough.
I have had it up to here with the goddamn paperwork.
How much you got, Ben? Did you say?
And where the hell is this Von Dodge shithead? He ain't even on time for a goddamn interview?
He's on his way.
I'm about to not be a happy boss.
Wait, you were happy?
Yeah, I was happy.
Oh,
Didn't you
that's
see my
good.
smile?
I didn't want to see you when you're angry then.
I'll tell you
right
what.
around the time he threatened to shoot Scott in the head.
You can ask any of the government agents. I'm a happy man 99% of the time. You dick with my schedule and my timetable, then you are in my bad fucking graces. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're fucking late in my book.
Yeah, Fining ain't functioning properly. I can't fault that.
I just told you.
Should be fixed now.
Silly goose.
Yeah, I'm a silly goose. You're a silly goose.
You're a fucking silly goose.
You know what, Jack? Take your damn desk.
No, man, that ain't my
This is your
desk.
desk.
That's
This is your
Dom's
desk.
So
That is
I'll
Dom's
take the desk.
Well, fucking Durf ain't around.
There you go. I was just fixing you.
I should just lay on the floor like that for this fucking interview.
Yeah, Dutch is 100% on his way. I'm just gonna
Alright,
call him
boys.
Dutch.
Scott, that ain't your desk.
Oh, yeah, Scott's don't sit in that desk, unfortunately.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen here, right? Is you Buckland are gonna go on patrol. Yeah. All right, Buckland.
I think I have to relieve myself right here.
If one of y'all wants to shoot him, I won't. I'll stand as your witness.
Let me just piss on a little bit.
Well, I finally understand why everybody in county hates Scott.
Oh man, looks
It's
like
apparently
your
his
wet's
shitty
so
jokes.
wet.
He jokes had nothing to do with it. It's because, you know, I'll arrest anybody for anything.
Bullshit! You'll pull out a lasso in the middle of a gunfight and get all of our asses shot.
Oh,
hell.
listen, I don't want to hear it out of you, mister. I have some questions. Oh, wait, no, that's not what you said. You're under arrest for questions.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Yeah, we don't want to hear from you, mister. I'll say my own damn
Hey,
word.
you shut your damn mouth.
All right, remember, boys, rank and file. He is your supervisor. The only person here who can pile shit onto Buck is me.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm the only one who can say about Buck.
Can we,
Rank and file.
Can I say it about the cadets, though?
No.
Oh. So I can't bully anyone.
No.
God damn it.
Besides, we've seen what happens when you bully people. Everybody hates you for it, so.
I don't bully anyone. I'm actually the nicest person going.
See, only a fucking bully would say that.
That's right.
Right.
Oh, that's correct. Only
You
a
look
bully
like
would say
horse
that.
He's bullied.
Yeah, go clean yourself up, Buck, before the interview. You look, we actually both look a little shit. I'm gonna stand back here and clean up.
I'm gonna go down to the spinner ranch and say my own warrant.
Yeah, well, stay down there if you do, because your fucking patrol lasted 3 fucking seconds.
my patrol was like fucking 25 minutes long. We went all the way to Blackwater, then to Strawberry, then all the way up to the mountains, and then back here.
And listen, I don't want to hear it about warrants. Ain't nobody getting a warrant for nothing around these parts right now.
I know, I'm just winding buckling up.
Hey, Mister, that's not the right Dutch, is it?
No, you looking for my brother?
Yeah, he's on.
He's late.
Yep. Hey, I never said he was the bright one.
I never said he. Hey, I never said he was the employed one yet.
You're right. You're right.
All right, how about we get some patrols going? Mister or Ranger Volk, if you want to get him up.
Oh, this is your unit, sir.
All right, fair enough.
They answer to you, not me. Remember?
Okay, I'll do it. Ben and Ben.
I'm here when they need assistance. I'm not here to run it. You are, sir.
All right, well, Mister, are you Ranger? Are you available for patrols and such?
I thought I was here for the interview.
Yeah, you're fucking. Well, I mean, fair enough, fair enough. And Mr. Dutch, you stay here for a while too, because if once he's done, we'll get you with him and get some Ranger experience. That way you don't have to suffer through. Looks like someone's looking for you, sir.
Yeah, you're good.
Anyway, Ben and Winters, you guys are going wherever the hell east. Make sure to stay there for a little while, and I mean for a good maybe hour or two. Saint Denis especially.
All right.
Mr. Scott, you're going to Rhodes.
Oh man,
you're going to Rhodes. And
Are we taking
Watson,
we're taking the observer here with you?
I want the observer to go with Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, I want you to bounce in between Rhodes and Saint Denis here and there. You know.
Yeah.
And maybe not my department to
Well,
say, but
Blackwater.
maybe we might want to send Watson up to Ansburg every so often to take a look too.
Yeah, just patrol all three, Watson, and take Mr. Von Dutch with you.
What was that noise?
You done climbing on roofs?
I'm actually not gonna be around for much longer.
You gonna stay off roofs, Mike?
I did try to say.
Hey, Reese's, how are you tonight, hon? You gonna stay off roofs, Mike? All right. Well, then it sounds like you need some more time in the cube.
Mr. Watson, you know what you're doing. Mr. Volt, Ranger Volt, this man was looking for you.
Hey, Ranger.
Hello there, ma'am.
Hey, I'm just checking in on how the progress is going with Picky.
Oh, great. Actually, let me introduce you to somebody, ma'am. Buck.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, this is Deputy Marshal or District Marshal Buckland. He heads up the entirety of the law force now. So this would be the gentleman you want to continue your investigation on with Picky.
Oh, well, I certainly hope he's a lot more pleasant than you are.
Well, ma'am, you asked for a manager. I got you a manager and 3 olives. There you go.
Excuse you.
Alright, so, ma'am, what is your interest?
I'm trying to find a missing person.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for Picky.
Mr. Picky. Okay. Well, I know Mr. Picky usually likes to mine around, usually around Big
Oh, hang on, Buck.
What's that?
Can I speak to you privately in the office?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. I apologize. Yeah, let's go on.
All right, so there's a long story to this woman. This is actually Picky's wife. And she had Picky legally declared dead a few years ago, and she is looking to take everything that Picky has for her own.
Okay.
So, that being said, give this woman as little as possible and keep her chasing her tail in county.
Can I just lie to her?
No, you can't lie, but give her as little as possible.
Okay.
Because Picky wants nothing to do with this woman, and she apparently has a child with Picky, and he was declared dead like 30 years ago, and she there's a whole bunch to it, so do not say much. She's not a pleasant woman to deal with. She's very much, can I speak to your manager? She's kind of a raging bitch between you and me. So, I mean...
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
So just be very gentle with what you give. You might want to send her down to Shady Bell and see if they've seen Picky down there.
Okay.
Might be a good way to go.
All right, we'll do.
See if Mitch knows anything.
Yeah, just leave Mr. Michael in there for a little bit. It'll be all right. Anyway, so yeah, he usually likes to hang out around there. But I saw recently, actually, I saw him yesterday. around as well. But I think that he said something about Mon near Lemoyne. Maybe he meant Ansburg Mines, and that's not in Lemoyne, but that's up in New Hanover, near Ansburg. But I suggest you go ask people down there, maybe like in Shady Bell or something like that.
Okay. Well, can I tell you? Can I disclose something to you? I think he's avoiding me.
Oh man, why would
Why
he
would he
be
wanna do that?
avoiding your sterling personality?
Oh yeah, why would he be avoiding somebody as bright as yourself?
Ranger Volk, since I met you, all you've been doing is patronizing me. I know that you're not.
Ma'am, I believe the word is patronizing.
See, I can't deal with this man here. He's just rude.
I heard he was
Really quick.
I heard he was panning in the water down by Shady Bell. So you might want to check him.
Extremely important.
Who, me or her?
Yeah.
All right, give me a minute.
Okay, so Mr. Jebediah Bain, I don't know who the hell this is, but
All right.
I'm pretty sure I know him. I just don't know where. He
right.
says he has Mr. Cortez on the train in New Austin. He said to meet him, and he is afraid once he gets off the train, something shitty's going to happen to him. So he wants us marshals to meet him in McFarland's ranch. I don't know what that's about.
All right, let's go.
Fair enough.
Well, I hope you have a good time.
Mr. Scott, you're coming with.
Man, we have urgent business we have to take care of. We will be back.
Yeah, of course you do.
Man, we could really use a doctor too.
A doctor?
Yeah.
Fern, hop on.
Wait, really?
Fern, hop on. I'll explain on the way.
Shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
You boys ride on ahead if you have to, since I got a passenger. We're gonna be.
Small. I will slow you down.
No, that's all right. We're gonna be picking up Jesus. We think we got him.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, let me stop for a second and map it.
Oh.
Does his boys know that?
Nope, we just got an anonymous message that he's on the train in New Austin, and they're gonna stop the train at McFarland's Ranch for us.
All right. Okay.
And it would be good to have a doctor. You just, you know the deal. Stay somewhere safe.
Yeah, I won't.
If I got you shot, Callahan would skin me alive.
Yeah, I won't shoot no one. I won't get shot. I promise. You have
All
my
right.
word. It's just you three going though. Just Volk,
Yeah.
Scott, and
That's all we need.
yeah. I mean, you're the best three around right now. That's for sure.
Well, your boyfriend around, so.
My what?
Your boyfriend.
My who?
You know. Pretty boy.
Yeah, I think he's well, I know he's out of Canada. You said anonymous message?
No, ma'am.
You don't know who
No,
sent
ma'am. We got it from a townsfolk.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on the back of your horse before, Volk.
I don't
Pretty
think so,
cool.
ma'am. I think this might be a first.
Yeah, desperate times.
Well, and I promise to be nothing but a upstanding gentleman.
Oh yeah. I wasn't implying anything. It's just it's funny. I don't ride in a lot of people, like back of people's horses. In fact, Scott tried to ask me one time to ride in the back of his, and I just turned it down.
Well, that's why I didn't even think about it. You and I go so far back in county that it's like I needed your assistance, and it's like hop on, I'll explain why. I wouldn't just ask for no
yeah.
reason to go for a ride with you.
Honestly, yeah, you could just say those words, and I would be like, "Yep, no questions asked. We're going somewhere."
Also, just so you know, as long as we're riding, I had a word with Dr. Hallows Mercer.
Okay.
She's now seeing copious amounts of stuff missing from the Valentine doctor's office.
Yep. I actually just moved 30 morphine out of there for that exact reason yesterday. I don't know when to
Right.
talk to her. I'll talk to her afterwards. And I moved it into the ranger station actually.
All right. I was gonna say, if you need, you can also move it into my home. I gave her access to my home to use our storage if she needs.
Yep, that's fine. I have a suspicion who it is. I have about 5 doctors who will vouch for me. You need horse stems?
Where the hell are we going?
No, ma'am. I just used mine. We're going down to McFarland Ranch. Nope, I just popped a horse stem.
Okay. I was gonna say I actually don't have any. Sometimes I have them on me.
Yeah, thankfully Miss Kelly gave me 2 yesterday.
Sweet woman. But anyways, I have a lot of hearsay. I have a lot of suspicion. I have absolutely no hard proof that I can action on.
Who you think it'd be?
Can I say? Is that okay?
Well, I got eyes, but I mean, in county, it's in county. It's just you and me on the horse out here.
All right. Yeah, I think it's Dr. Lucy.
I kind of have a feeling you might be right.
Yeah, and then we're also suspicious of anyone else she's hiring. So right now we're not hiring anybody that she's.
Well, how did she rise up the ranks so fast to being a senior doctor as she is? Did we not vet her?
She's not even a senior doctor. She's just a doctor. She
Oh,
just
then
has
why is her name on the board out there in Valentine?
It's not. Shouldn't be. I took it down myself.
All right.
If it's in your eyes, you're welcome to take it down.
Oh, that's fine.
It should just be Dr. McCree and Dr. Hollis.
All right. Because, I mean, we just need to make sure we vet these people, and I can tell you that she had, like, from earlier days, I could have told you that she has ties with Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
So, from stories she had told me herself, so.
Yep, I had just heard that myself for the first time today, so I do wish I'd heard that. I'm going to have to start cross-referencing with you folk.
Right. I will tell you, I think McCree is a damn good doctor, but I worry about his effectiveness as a doctor. I heard all these stories about him getting supplies back for people. Turns out he rides with Spooner Boys, so I'm a little nervous about him too.
Spooner Boys?
Spooner used to be a lawman. They are suspected moonshiners. There's like 25 different spoons.
It's like a whole cutlery drawer.
Right, and that's why I question how he was getting things back from other folk. How he was making, I heard a story he made Jack Sharp cry and return all the stuff that he stole from ex-doctor. And I wondered how he was pulling it off. That was when I was giving him a bad time about becoming a lawman. But I think he's using his crime connections with the Spooners, so I am a little nervous.
Yeah, I've had some candid conversations about that and business and such. And he kind of assured me he has handed off most of that responsibility to someone else, so he can
Right,
the whole time. But I agree.
I would tell you the night we got sieged on the island, he was standing there with the Spooner Boys as his backup on the island when they were reviving us. So,
who's backup?
Well, he came out to the island on that medical call. And he had the Spooner Boys, so they didn't get shot. So the doctors didn't get shot. But he had alleged crims, or suspected crims, I should say, with him as his muscle. And while I do like McCree, and I don't want to have to make it that way, it does seem a little fishy.
Yeah, because it's basically vigilanteism, right? We tell everyone else they can't do that. And then we let someone else do that. It's a bad look for the government officials, and he's operating as one.
Right, and that's my fear. Sorry, my horse has just about had enough of this.
Yeah. We could take Max for a little if you wanted.
We're here.
Oh, shit, okay.
We're about at the train station. But yeah, so I think we should sit down and have a conversation about who you employ and by no fault of your own, though, but what's going on with it. All right, ma'am. I think you and Nightmare should stay over here by this chicken coop.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
Or you take your horse. But Nightmare will be good to you. All right, so you got any more mail on this?
Well, he said Stand by for me. Down in Armadillo still. I will wait kinda out of town until you guys arrive. Sorry, his fucking vocabulary is horrendous. But yeah, he said they're in Armadillo. He's waiting outside of town.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Are we all setting up?
Yep.
I'm gonna set up in this tower.
Stay hidden though.
Yeah, I'll just lie down. I'm gonna lie down at the top of the tower.
What's up?
Damn, we can't get in this building.
Nope. Are they on their way?
I don't know. You're the one with the contact.
I told you that hold on.
You said that they were down in Armadillo until we gave word.
Down in Armadillo. Still, I'll wait kinda out of town until you guys arrive. I think he meant Armadillo than McFarland for some fucking reason.
All right. Well, we can't go any further than this and bring him back.
Mr. Cortez?
Right. You and Scott are marshals. And I cannot bring a doctor down there into lawless territory like that. Unless they can deliver them here, which is neutral territory. There ain't shit I can do.
So here.
That's why you said McFarland Ranch and we ran to here.
He said McFarland's Ranch, and then when we got here, he said fucking Armadillo. Hold on.
Well, tell him no deal if he does not come to McFarland's Ranch. Unless he is dropped off in neutral territory, there's nothing we can do about it legally. All right, should be just a couple of minutes.
All right, they're bringing him on the train. Is this
I assume.
is this lawless? Or
No, we are right at the this railroad ahead of us to the west is the crossover into lawless. You are currently in lawful territory.
Okay, so if I go too far south, they can do anything. But if I stay here, I'm safe.
Right, right. Currently, you are safe.
All right. Is he what, they just, I guess, grabbed him and took him on the train. Doesn't who runs the train though? Isn't he a regulator too?
Yeah, the regulator's on the train, but they might have hired Sanchez's to do it. So that stupid pigeon. I don't know, but right here is the cutoff.
All right. Well, I hope you boys are safe out there. Like, it sounds a little fishy, honestly.
He said he'll try. By the way, Mr. Jebediah Bain is apparently Mr. Smith, Marshall Smith. I guess he's just off duty down there. I don't know fucking why. He's saying he'll try, but he just got rolled up on.
Did you let him know that there is no jurisdiction down there?
Yeah, of course he knows this.
Why the hell is he down there?
They all just rolled up on me, is what he said.
Oh, there goes somebody right there, up that ridge.
Fucking dumbass. Excuse my fucking.
No. Oh, we got gunshots. We got wolves. That's Hallows.
That's Kelly. Isn't it?
And Kelly.
Oh, saved her. Wonderful.
Yep. One well-placed bullet does a lot of work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, does that man not understand jurisdiction?
He should.
I'm about to put my foot up his ass.
You can break it for all I care if he's down there on duty. I think he's off duty, though. That's why he's down there. I don't know why.
$347.
Well, I mean, God, I don't want him to fucking die, man. I don't know if I want to go get him, but not in a
You can't go down there and get them. You got no jurisdiction.
If I'm off duty, I could.
No. There's no reason that lawmen are down there doing anything. You guys.
Off-duty jurisdiction?
Yeah, but you know what a gray line that is.
It is a gray line.
The only person in this whole bunch that can legally be down there is me and Fern. Do you teach your doctors about jurisdiction and about lawless land?
Yeah, I tell every one of them if they go down here, it's at their own risk. Like they can go down here. I'm not going to stop them from saving someone, but like.
Mr. Smith is quite aware.
We saw your wolf problem and decided to give you a hand about it, ma'am. Hopefully we didn't spook you too bad.
No, I ran out of shotgun ammo.
Oh, we saw. That's why I took the shot from down here.
Pistol. Thank you very much.
It's just us.
Thank you.
Hey, at least if I died, Fern was
Kat
here.
can stay if she wants, but Grace, you should probably head back up somewhere safe.
Yeah, this ain't a good place for you to be, ma'am.
Oh, we just came from. We went on the Armadillo train ride. We're just heading back from there.
Oh.
Was Jesus Cortez on that train ride?
Yes. He was.
Say again?
Yeah, he was on that train ride.
Send him a pigeon and see if he can get dropped off here.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
There's another operation going on right now that y'all have put yourself smack dab in the middle of accidentally.
Oopsie. I wanted a train ride.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'll get out of here. So, are you staying here then? Dr. Hallows, I mean, Dr. Hallows.
She can stay or go. She can help me, or, as long as she stays out of the way. Kat, why don't you jump on my horse?
Bye. Be safe, everybody.
Bye, Miss Kelly. Get home safe.
So there ain't no such thing as extradition? From
Yeah,
Wallace?
extradition has to be done very, very carefully and under extreme circumstances. And the only person who can extradite is a ranger. Now, you bring him up here on the train line, and I can rip him off that train and put him into Lawful County, and then we're safe.
Right.
But I can't just extradite an outlaw. That's why we got, wanted signs and bounties out for these boys, because law can't touch them.
Right. Might as well just call that Mexico.
Basically, you are standing right now at the edge of Mexico. That little metal line right there to our right. This line right here might as well be an entire separate nation. Separate nation where ordinances still stand, but laws do not. And extradition is a very, very, very delicate matter.
Yeah, and that's what all the marshals are taught. But if they're off duty, I don't know. I haven't really told them about that exactly being off duty, but I know that while they're on duty, they ain't allowed to go down there.
Kat, why don't you tell them what you know about the train?
You might
since
want
were
to
just there.
call backup. There is at least 8 to 10 people on that train, so you might want backup.
Oh.
There is the Sanchez's and the regulators on that train.
Yo, show Buckland.
Well, shit, man. If they come around, they come around. But if they don't come around, we can't do shit about it.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you guys are probably gonna need some backup.
If they show up in fucking 10, then we're most likely gonna get fucked unless we get everybody down here.
Here's the deal. On paper, though, ordinance-wise, they need to be down to a party of 4.
Exactly. So if they did come around, they would obviously, or not obviously, but they would have to either subsidize themselves, choose who they're gonna actively participate in that scuffle, or they're just gonna break shit.
Yeah. But see, I was just on the train. I think they were just there for the train ride, so I'm not sure if they're actually involved in it.
So who's driving the train?
Jack Haddon was. He was driving the train, and then there was Jesus.
4 to 6.
Reggie.
4 to 6. All depends.
I don't know any of the newer people that joined them recently. I'm not sure what their names are. There's a couple.
Well, any men with them is aiding and abetting, right? harboring a fugitive.
And then there's a few of the Sanchez brothers there.
No, it is not aiding and abetting. They're in
No,
lawless
'cause they're in
land.
lawless, yeah.
They are completely free and clear to live their best damn princess life down there. And your boy ain't even driving the train, so how the hell is he going to get the train up here?
Also, who's turning him in if it's the Sanchez's and the regulators?
I don't know. It seems this one officer has this idea to be down there somehow and get them. Originally, it was to this train station at McFarland Ranch was the original thing I was told by Buckland, who was told by this deputy.
I see.
Which I got to be honest, Buckland. Every minute that goes on, I am less and less happy with this marshal.
Well, I'm using the information he gave me. If he fucking turns out false, then you know how stupid that makes me look, and that pisses me off. So,
Well, I ain't even mad at you on this one.
No, I get you. It's just this. If he fucks up, no, that's pretty bad in my eyes. So we'll just have to see. But I'm double handing a fucking 3 interviews right now. I'm trying to get fucking Mercer to do one, which he doesn't know how to do. Watson doesn't know how to do one, and we're gone doing something else. So I'm trying to mail 3 people while we're all riding and shit. Fucking sucks. Give me a second. Sorry, I didn't mean to vent.
Well, here's the deal. The train can only come from one direction, from the northwest.
I mean,
Because everything down here on the southeast side is a loop. So the only shot we got at these assholes is up here to the northwest. But that's if they decide to bring Chucklehead back up here. For all we know, they could have kidnapped him by now. They could have found out he was an officer and arrested him, or Chucklehead, or kidnapped him.
I mean, I think if he was arrested or kidnapped, you would have already heard, right? They have all your mailing addresses, right?
Oh, well, these boys are smart.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking pull him out if he's fucking kidnapped. That's his own goddamn fault. But as long as he ain't, he's getting the hell out of there.
I mean, I don't want to do this, but Kat and I could probably ride down there, no problem.
No
Just go
way
check
we're
it
risking
out.
your lives.
They ain't gonna mess with Cat and with Fern.
Yeah, I mean,
They are goddamn, pardon my French, institutions in this county, and Jesus knows better.
there's a lot of people that would ride into Lawless. I'm pretty sure if Dr. Fern and Dr. Cat got hurt.
Yeah, there's
But-
actually quite a bit, yeah.
Well, I suppose
Yeah,
it's your own
like the
prerogative.
McCrees for one, you know.
Ma'am, let me put it this way. I can't stop you, but I can caution against it.
I would
Yeah.
strongly suggest in the opposite direction, but it's your own prerogative if you want to go down there.
So Fern and I can actually just like sit back and we can just kind of use our binoculars and kind of like look around.
Well, we'll give it a few more minutes,
Get
you know.
the
We'll just
absolute fuck out
wait
of
and see if we hear from
Lawless.
your boy, you know? Because if he's tied up, he can't ride back. So maybe give him 5 minutes.
Right.
Like I said, I don't think it's the
No,
best
Weezy,
plan,
we
but
wouldn't have put
the
you in the
whole
middle of
family
that.
has
And
if
I
no one
quote, I
comes.
just told him to get the absolute fuck out of Lawless.
Is that French?
It's Sherman.
You know who could do something stupid right now?
You.
Well, you shouldn't do that. Oh, shit.
Come on, let me go get him.
No, Volk, they will actually kidnap you.
They won't kidnap me.
Well,
What's stopping
They
them
ain't.
from
They ain't that
kidnapping you?
stupid.
I suppose
Why?
I'll wait here for you then if you guys want to all go.
Let's give your boy a couple of minutes to answer back.
Yeah, we gotta wait, I think. You know, just see. I don't want to ride willy-nilly down there. Like, I don't think it's
This
the
is
best
why
plan.
we instruct officers to stay out of Lawless, period. On and off duty.
Yes.
I mean, you got nervous the other day when I went down to Lawless County. Me.
Yes, sir.
Grandpappy. Now, how you
I mean,
feel
I'm
about
nervous
how you
for-
feel about your damn cadets out there doing it?
Well, I feel like if they get shot, it's their own damn fault. But and I ain't gonna lose 2 sleeps over it. But as of right now, I'd rather he wouldn't be there, quite honestly. And the fact that he is kind of frustrating enough.
Okay, well, let's talk about what's actually going to look like for us to go down there. So we're going to ride down, 3 of us, and then we're just going to try to find your boy, your officer, and get him back. Is that the plan?
See, my fear with that is if we roll down you and me, it's going to look like then they got something we want and they're holding all the cards.
And if you roll down there and Jesus fucking sees you, he knows he's wanted. Everybody knows he's wanted who's down there. Obviously, they're going to try to pull something smart.
I mean, honestly, we can just, Kat and I can just ride down. I go periodically just to go check and see what drugs they're selling.
Oh, they got lots of drugs for sale. I was down there yesterday.
I know. It breaks my heart, honestly. Drugs all over the county.
I wonder where they're coming from.
Shit.
That's a different conversation.
It's a different plot line.
That's a whole different shit show. Yeah, I think if I go down, I'll spook them. It'll become a standoff.
Yeah,
if you doctors want to go down, that's your own prerogative. But if you get shot,
then you got to rely on the old man to come down and clean up the whole damn thing.
Shoot Kat and I.
They may not shoot you, but they may tie you all up.
God forbid.
Okay, let's give him 2 more minutes, okay?
You know, in all honesty, this may sound like a hard ass move, but I have in mind to go call over to Scott and say, just get back up to Valentine. Your man made his way down there on his own. Let him make his way home. But that ain't who I am. You both know that.
We're not just gonna leave someone in lawless territory.
Well, he found his way there on his own.
I know, but we all lose our way sometimes.
Ma'am, I hate to tell you, but I live by a couple of creeds, and one of them is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And I'm afraid this officer is about to win a stupid prize.
Yeah, I'm scared for him too.
But any move we make right now is just gonna make it worse.
That's exactly why you can't go down there, Volk. Kat, did you see an officer while you were down there? Was he on the train?
Is there any possibility that, well, I don't know, we could appear to be different people without a badge?
I just got a message that is kind of alarming too.
Shit, okay.
From Matthew Porter that the Donahues are in St. Denis hunting a gentleman. And just alerting me to let me know so there's no cock swinging going on down there in St. Denis with the Donahues. His words.
Why are they insane? Oh my gosh. That's a whole different plot line.
That's a whole different problem.
That's a whole different problem. Okay.
I'm going to go tell Scott to get on a boat and go over to St. Denis and handle that.
We got marshals.
Actually, no. Then write out to them and let them know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Volk, you have my telegram?
Let me double check, but I believe I do. Hang on.
Okay, it's 36 if you don't. I'm pretty sure you do, but if you don't have it, it's because you didn't save it, and that's your fault.
I got you, Queen.
Okay.
You've been in there since the early days, you and Dr. Cat.
Yeah. I think you guys... Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not going to reminisce now because we're going to come
That's
back
fine.
and we can reminisce later.
That's fine. All right, you two do me a favor. Don't do nothing stupid.
All right.
And I'm looking at the woman on the back of your horse as far as doing stupid things.
Okay, I'll have Kat send you a pigeon right when we get to the outskirts of Armadillo, and then I'll have her send another one when we're leaving or when we know anything, okay?
All right, thank you. I will stay right here. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. None of this. This is a bad night. This is all terrible, yeah. Whether it's the Donahues in St. Denis or it's the regulators out here. Who the hell are they hunting? That's what I want to know. Do I have Matthew Porter in here? Matthew Porter. Yes, I do. I got a letter from Michael Frank. Mr. Porter. Do you happen to know by chance whom the Donahues are hunting? Anders. -4. Yep. All right, so let's send a letter to Mike. I asked Mike if he was going to stay off the roofs, so we're just going to stay on this. Mike Wazowski. Fuck is Mike? Address book.
Go put your pants on.
No.
Pants time. Pants part. Go put your pants on. Pants time. So woke.
Okay, crazy Mike.
Put your pants on. Oh, come on.
All right. I have pants on. Are you going to stay off the roof? Oh, this is just part of it, Pandemonium. I just have to balance 26 different things. There are so many central points that we are in stories, and I just have to stay up on all of them. And let me just say right now, I hate pigeons. I really want to go to the Telegram system because I fucking hate pigeons. I hate pigeons. I truly, from the bottom of my soul, hate pigeons. I really do. But that's okay. I hate pigeons. We're looking at it, Pandemonium, but that is a Pricely. That is a expensive script. The difference is you have to go to a Telegram station and write your telegram to get sent over the lines to another Telegram station, which alerts another player that they have a telegram waiting for them. That they have to go to a Telegram station for. So it would actually make it so people have to be more thoughtful. Not sure, something like Little McButtons. Great. Fuck. Yeah, sure. I believe that, Mike. Matthew Porter. Short guy, speaks oddly, rambles, and doesn't always make sense. One nugget short of a full bar. Yeah, well, Daniel, here's the thing. Pigeons are quick and they're easy, but when you have to write a telegram and actually compose it and think it out, it actually makes more sense and it is more time appropriate. As well as server resources, it's a lot easier. And I will say that this mail thing is not the greatest, especially from a code backend. There's so much that goes into this that doesn't always work great. So, the dogs of war. Where the hell did he go? I always wanted to buy this house. I wanted this land. This was the original thing I wanted. Right, there's a lot less coordination that allows you in the field to write somebody a message. Like this. Like she'd have to go to a mailing station to send it, and it makes things more realistic. We made it an armadillo. I can't stop the dogs of war. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, and you really got. Oh, there's Mr. Michael. Katrina Hollows. Any eyes on our guy? Any bad juju going on? Send. My anxiety kicks off when I see a telegram, as I have to answer them straight away. But with a telly, I'm out and about, I can just think about it, have to wait, so it's freezing. It's freeing? Yes. Agreed. Oh, tons. People use pigeons nonstop. While I'm waiting here, actually, I'm not going to say what, but I am going to say currently in people's mailboxes. Now, this is not the entire life of the server, because if people delete messages, they go away. Actually, no, there should be an actual ID listing for everything. In the life of the server, in the life of this server, 28,000. I'm seeing 30,000. It could go higher than that. But you would have one inside of Strawberry. There would be a telegram station. There's a post office inside of Strawberry. Yeah, I'm seeing 30,000, guys. There has been 30,000 messages sent. But it makes writing a lot more. They weren't happy West was sitting on his horse for a while. Fuck. Sort of wearing prison clothes, very short, had an eye patch. He believed a female that was walking by was one of them and fled. Fuck. Right, you get used to it. Well, you get used to it, and that's the idea, is that it makes you more deliberate about the messages you send. Right, and to a certain degree, oh, Cannon, yeah, baby, you want to come be one of us? To a certain degree, that's kind of what pigeons feel like. Hey there. I need to make you aware of a situation going on, and I don't know if it's within the governmental rights to handle.
Mm-hmm.
I got a letter from Matthew Porter that the Donahues are in St. Denis hunting somebody. And they are hunting the little gentleman that was in Siska that was put away.
I'm already dealing with the ticket on it, but unfortunately there is no memory, so I don't have any visibility on what is
Right, so what happened was apparently, allegedly, the gentleman started beating on Roy. They shot him. The gentleman got put in jail, and the gentleman got put away for assault, or for battery, I'm sorry, in Siska. Gets out of Siska. I get a letter from Matthew Porter that the Donahues are down there hunting a man. I ask what the man's name is. He says McNuggets or something. I don't know, some fucking weirdo little name. And described the gentleman to a T, and apparently that's who the Donahues are hunting. They actually went down to St. Denis to find him after he was jailed.
Right.
So this is now turning into vigilantism, if not harassment. So I just wanted to make you aware of the letters I'm receiving.
But I understand, and I'm receiving a couple letters about it on mine as well, specifically from the the hunted party. I'm trying to figure out which of our county ordinances it would break.
Well, for them
versus
hunting
the
him?
law for vigilantism.
It would be an in-county law, but there's nothing about continuing a beef like that.
If no one got knocked out.
Well, the
I'll bring it
gentleman
back to the
went to
government.
jail, was revived, went to Sisika, and they made their way down to Saint Denis to find him as he got out of jail.
I'm aware of that. I will handle it with the government team.
All right, I'm just telling you, I'm
you
getting.
gotta do your work.
Well, that's why I sent an admin alert, and I'm letting you know that I got a letter that seemed fishy to me, and I'm dealing with another problem out here is Volk. So,
Well, of course you're dealing with it as Volk. That's the only person you are.
well, you know what I mean, Miss.
I do.
So I will just tell Mr. Porter then to mail you instead.
I already have a telegram about it. But if Mr. Porter would like to provide any other information.
I don't know. He's
yes,
just telling me
continue.
that they're down there hunting him. I believe his exact words were cock swinging.
Well, that is certainly indecent.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you swing a rooster over your head. I don't know. Oh, wait. All right. Well, just to let you know, that's what I'm receiving, and I didn't know if you wanted to deal with it. I'm
All right,
staying out of
I'll
that
take a
stuff.
look. As well you should.
All right. Thank you, Federal Agent Glass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mad at me.
Dr. Howard, I can catch you up if you would like.
Yeah, you want to step aside? I think I have an idea.
All right. What's going on, Dr. Hallows?
I didn't see who you were talking about down there.
Jebediah.
Yeah, he was down there. Yeah.
That's who we're trying to get out of there.
Yeah, he left. I don't know where he went though.
All right. He left on his own free will and volition?
Yeah.
All right. Do me a favor. Send Buckland a message saying that.
All right.
I don't. That man's going to get his ass reamed when he gets back to the office. Let's just say, thank God it ain't your husband. Because you'd have to be removing a shoe out of his ass by the time I'm done. Hang on. All right, Sunshine, get your ass down here. I have had it up to here with the amount of bullshit going on right now. People doing stupid things.
I'm guessing you got
Why would this marshal take it upon himself to go down to Armadillo and try to do this off duty?
Who went down to Armadillo?
Oh, he was off duty.
He's off duty and he's an officer down there. And he said he was going to bring him up here, which is technically tertiary land between lawless and lawful. And then dipshit's like, oh, they're in Armadillo. Well, the only person out of the entire fucking pack who can go to Armadillo is me. And then I got to worry about me riding down there and them snatching him, realizing what they had in front of them.
Yeah, we're on the train and he came up to me and he told me, hey, I think I'm gonna have to get off soon, or get off this train ride soon, because I think they might be fixing to do something to me. So he was saying that he was leaving, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna head back with Miss Kelly then. And
Man's kind of an idiot, ain't he?
yeah, and then I guess when we got back up there, he was just sitting on his horse, just
Why would he not leave?
there. I don't know what he was doing. And then we got there and we're talking to them for a while, and then he ended up, that's when he started to move and leave. And so I don't know where he is now.
All right, let's all just head back to Valentine then and say fuck it, because this is that man is about to get his ass reamed in my office.
Who the hell was up in fucking Armadillo?
Jebediah Smith or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I went up there with him because
Hang
he
on.
wanted to go on the train.
All right, you need anything else from me?
I don't think so.
All right.
I've already witnessed some of it, and
You guys know I was up there?
I believe we're sending another witness out there. So
All right, then I'm my situation out here in Armadillo is handled, so I'm riding back to Valentine.
all right,
I just wanted to keep you apprised of the situation I was currently facing.
makes sense. This is Dr. Fern's horse. I'm gonna go send her away.
Where is Dr. Fern?
What?
Where is Dr. Fern?
I sent her on an errand.
All right. All right, y'all head back to Valentine. If you see that man, you tell him his ass is grass, and I'm going to be dealing with him.
I will do.
I would be remiss if I left you out here by yourself at the edge of lawless land. I know you were a grown-ass woman who can handle yourself. I can at least give you a ride back into Blackwater.
All right.
It seems like shit show at the fuck factory today around here for me.
So what happened out here?
Oh, I had a marshal who decided in his off time he was going to go ride the Armadillo Express. And then he reported to Buckland that he was going to be able to bring Jesus to McFarland's ranch. And then it turned into...
He's off duty.
Right, so why the hell is he trying to bring in Jesus Cortez from from Armadillo on or off duty? He has zero jurisdiction down there. Let's just say that man's about to get his ass reamed.
Well, that's you, not me.
Because I had to send down 2 civilians in order to make sure he was okay, because if I went down there, they would have snatched him, and then I would have been facing a standoff situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know governmentally, do I have the right to bar my lawmen on or off duty from going out there, or just on duty?
Can't bar them from going there, but they got to understand they can't do their job out there because it's lawless country.
Right, but them going down there puts the entire department at risk.
But if they're not on the clock...
Yeah, but them going down there puts the entirety of the government at risk. Because then I have to bargain for something that the regulators want because they have one of our lawmen.
And I think you can explain that to your lawmen, but you cannot make them do something.
Where you go here?
Are you really in your law uniform?
I think he's in his head.
I hog tie him.
I think so too.
Put him on my horse.
Oh shit.
Ooh, I get nightmare.
You want me to take him back? This is getting a little personal there,
Ranger.
Volk.
Stick him on your horse. Take him back to Valentine. Put him in the in the Leo office. All right, you want to ride to Blackwater? I was just trying to get that man roped. That's all.
You have to hit him so hard.
I didn't mean to hit him at all, ma'am.
That's what you always say.
I believe the words were he was not complying. Isn't that what the government taught me to say?
I don't think so. Was he being detained?
No, he was being taken for his own security back to Valentine Sheriff Office. He's one of ours. I mean, would it make you feel better if I said he fell down the stairs?
No.
Or that
Not one bit.
he fell on the back of a chair? Hit his eye?
On the back of a chair, like a one-step ladder.
Oh, don't you start with me with that union bullshit. A chair is not a one-step ladder,
This one's
miss.
got a stamina so fast.
Oh, shut up, you. That's not true.
It is.
Because there's 2 people
every
on
horse
it.
trainer, and the book on how to train horses. I checked.
Why don't you stick to government paperwork and not horse training? Because that's not what you do.
It's what I wanted to do, if you recall.
I know it's what you wanted to do. Problem is, it ain't what you do, though. You now herd jackasses all day. You kind of are a horse trainer.
I'm a jackass trainer.
You're a jackass wrangler.
Where are you going?
Just to Blackwater.
That's where
I was
we
gonna
are.
do.
I meant.
I know. I was just gonna do a check. I was going to do a welfare check.
All right.
You want my boat to go back across the river over to Saint Denis?
Oh, I don't need to be in Saint Denis, but thank you.
Oh, I thought you'd be back in Saint Denis dealing with that.
No, not for now. No. Hey there.
Oh, hey there, Ranger.
Hey, boys.
This is Glass.
How's it going?
Hey, you boys. Ain't nobody need to go to Armadillo and go for a choo-choo train ride. You hear me?
I
don't go down there anyways.
That place is like a litter box.
Well, somebody needs to tell Jebediah that.
Alright.
I believe you do, Ranger.
Oh, no, that's Buckland.
It's
true. Fall on me, too.
Well, we got people going down there.
Senior Marshal and all.
That's right. Congratulations on that promotion.
Let me just put my horse away.
All right.
Go on, stupid horse.
Hey, sometimes I don't want to go.
I think they get confused when somebody else rides them.
Maggie Glass, and I'm sure you've met Ranger Volk before.
Hello, my name's John Von Dutch. Nice to meet you.
Oh, John, nice to meet you finally. We were
And
waiting. We were waiting a good long while for you to come to the office for the interview.
Yeah, I had a very long sleep. Very long sleep. Yeah.
I understand.
Don't let him lie to you. He's just slow. Don't let him lie to you.
Well, was it trouble getting into the train into county, or was it you were just running behind?
I was just running behind.
All right, well, pull out your notepad and write this down, son. If you ain't 10 minutes early, you're late in my book.
All right.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
Yeah.
Don't let him bully you. I respect him, but don't let him bully you.
That's not bullying. Good lawman is always 10 minutes early.
And you say you've been on time to everything your whole life, Ranger?
Ma'am, don't you have business in Saint Denis to take care of?
Really? All right, very well. You boys have fun.
You stay safe in this class as always.
Sassy
These fellas
bitch.
here were walking around. These fellas here were walking around with just what was it, cattlemen?
Revolvers.
Okay, first of all,
You said what now?
I said you were a sassy
You
bitch.
made it work though, right? We made it work.
Exactly.
We still.
It's not about what you use, it's how you use it. Okay?
Oh, damn, Miss Glass.
All right, ma'am. You know what this leads to.
Yep, bye.
She made you look like a fool.
What is
She always does.
Riding
held to
off.
that horse with?
I don't know. Velcro?
Probably glue, you know?
I don't know. I think she uses the same substance to bind her to her broom when she rides around on that.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you boys have no business going on the Armadillo choo-choo train.
We have marshals going down there.
Yeah, we had a marshal decide to go out there on his off time, and it caused an issue that I had to send civilians in. So let's just say right now I am not happy at all.
Whoa. We're not allowed there at all?
I'm about to say no.
Well,
That's fine to me. I don't go down there.
okay.
Well, here's the deal, Mr. Mercer, Senior Marshal Mercer. Let me ask you a question. You go down there right now, right?
I wouldn't go
Jesus,
down like
no. Just go with me for a second. Jesus knows who you are.
Yep.
Jesus scoops you up. And then I have to bargain for your release and let his bounty go.
I got that.
Lawmen in lawless territory do nothing but put the government and our organization at risk.
What about the hunting out there? That's more my concern.
What do you hunt down there besides prairie dogs and Gila monsters? It's shit down there.
Oh, that's the only place to get lizards.
What do you need lizards for?
You know how much those Donahue boys pay, like $4 a pop for them.
Oh, they're currently hunting a man in Saint Denis, so let's not talk about the Donahues.
All right. But okay, I see what you're saying.
And I have no problem you doing that in your off time, but where I got a problem is the officer in question went down there and thought he was going to convince them to take the train to McFarland's ranch and have Buckland, myself, and Jackson waiting for them in order to obtain Mr. Cortez without extradition. Problem is, the only people in county who can extradite are myself, Pretty Boy Callahan, Ranger Tyler, and Vapors.
He is pretty.
So unfortunately, I had to send Dr. Howard and your wife down there to make sure that our marshal was okay. We had to put your wife in harm's way because somebody pulled a dipshit move.
All right. I get it. No, I get it.
They were real upset that a marshal was even down there. Like, he's lucky, honestly.
Why is that guy hogtied?
What?
Which way? Where?
Right here, behind you.
Oh.
That is not a lawman either.
Is your friend a little bit incapacitated here?
The most wanted man in the whole county.
Who is it?
No, I'm just kidding. It's my buddy. He went in his head, and we had to rope him up.
All right.
No emergency. He's just in his head at the moment. We had to stop his horse.
There's people just going into head wherever they are has got to stop too.
Are you, should we just put them in front of the nurse Nancy there? Or?
Hey, man ain't dead. He's just hogtied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Besides, I need to turn off the grandmas if we got doctors in county.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should be locked behind a door or something.
I think they are now.
There we go.
Most
Yeah, well, the one in Valentine is.
Yeah, it's probably the most used one. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just turned them all off though in county, so.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're trying to get it so the governmental paperwork, the head of doctors can turn them on and off too. So that way, when there's doctors around, they can turn them off. And when the doctors go off duty, they can be... Hang on a second. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Hey, boys.
Doctor over here? Guy out in, need a doctor.
Yeah, there's a doctor in the street right here. Bring him to my office. Come on, ride full speed to my office. Fern, hop on. Where the hell's Fern?
I don't know. I think she ran away.
What's going on here?
Fern!
Oh, she's right there on the left.
You boys are getting a free walk tonight.
Free walk?
Why is that?
Y'all let my man go.
We let your man go. What are you talking about?
You know there's a bounty out for your ass.
Oh, I know there's a bounty out.
And you're in lawful land.
Okay.
We're bringing a civilian to get his life rescued right now.
Right. And that don't stop the fact that you boys are in lawful territory where there's a bounty on you. But I'm giving you a free one because you didn't take my marshal tonight.
It looked like y'all were setting us up, to be honest. Look at
No.
all these boys, look at all these lawmen here.
This is me.
Let's actually, Jesus and Reggie, come here with me for a minute.
Who's this that's talking? Oh, I gotta go talk, I guess.
Actually, let's go inside the saloon and have a seat and talk. Like gentlemen.
Oh, no, I'm good right here.
No, we can talk right here.
You guys don't trust me?
I don't trust nobody if they ain't got a red sash or a yellow
Oh, see,
sash.
that's kind of unfair there, Reggie, because you and I have been through a lot.
We have, and I respect you, Ranger, but I'm no fool.
Well, that's to be determined, but...
fool.
All right, so come talk to me privately. Let me just say to you boys, I had no clue my man was down there. That was not a setup on our part by any stretch, and that man is about to be reprimanded to hell and back for what he done pulled.
Well, hold on. I'll say this.
Well, he's fine.
He came, we put out an announcement for the train.
Right.
The train was fine. I talked to him when he first showed up, and he said he wanted to ride a train. I had no
Right.
problem with that. We let him ride the train. What we didn't understand is just hanging around Armadillo for all that time afterwards.
Right, now let me tell you boys what I got on my end. Buckland got a message that he was going to deliver you two to McFarland Station. Great. This was before I knew this was a marshal. I thought this was a civilian that was tricking you two into coming to McFarland Station. But then it turns around that it's one of my marshals. I had no clue that this was a marshal, and he was not under any orders to be down there by any stretch of the imagination. So I had no clue what was going on. That boy will be dealt with severely, because there's no reason that my lawmen are down there in lawless territory trying to bring you boys back. None. They have zero jurisdiction out there, and we're lucky that you boys did not grab them and do something stupid. So just so you know, I know nothing of it, and I appreciate you boys letting them walk like that. And that's why ain't nobody rope tying you or hog tying you or nothing here. Yeah, if I am anything, I am a man of my word. And that boy had no jurisdiction down there. None whatsoever, and he's about to get a proper ass chewing for it. I shouldn't even be telling you boys this, but I'm telling you that I do appreciate the respect you have shown to my department tonight by not grabbing him.
All right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Because be honest, it felt like a setup.
It was not. I did not know.
We decided to ride up here to Blackwater and Force and see if there was.
I thought we were
surprised there actually were a bunch of cops.
Let me tell you what happened. It was myself, Buckland, and one more ranger or one more marshal sitting at McFarland Ranch. And then I found out that it was a marshal that was down there trying to pull this off. And we sent in Fern and Kat to go get him out so you boys didn't get trigger happy with me around. But this was nothing sanctioned by the department whatsoever.
Okay. All right.
And that you have my word on.
We did find it weird that Fern and Kat showed up out of the blue and then he disappeared.
Right, but you boys have my word. I knew nothing. When I heard that you boys were going to be delivered to McFarland Ranch, I thought it was by a civilian. I thought it was by a bounty hunter.
Okay.
So I knew nothing of a marshal being down there, and his ass is about to get chewed raw. And that's why I'm saying the fact that you boys did not grab him is what's stopping me from putting y'all in hog ties tonight. Let's call it professional respect between the two of us.
All right. Well, we have respect for Rangers.
Right.
On the other hand,
I understand, and that's why I'm saying you boys
seem to be overstepping it.
They are, and you boys showed a lot of restraint tonight, and that's why you boys ain't in handcuffs.
Okay.
But I knew nothing of what was going on when it started.
Thanks for letting Henry get his weapons back. He had told me what happened.
I have told you all along, from day one, I will be a straight shooter with you boys. The day I asked you guys to pull out your horses and show me your tack, you did, and I let you walk. True or false? Same thing. If one of your boys is getting a fucking short stick by a lawman, I'm not going to let that fly either. And there are governmental paperwork in place right now currently being crafted to avoid this kind of situation going forward, because that ain't fair for anybody in county. You boys, you know you're guiltier than sin. You got blood all over your hands. Ain't no two ways about that. But Henry ain't guilty. Henry's just an idiot.
I wouldn't say that, but
but you laughed at it, so you know what I mean.
I see what you're saying.
So that being said, of course he's going to get his weapons back. I don't ever want it to be said that we are corrupt. And as far as your boy getting his 900 months, he refused to pay the fines that would go with it, so we doubled the jail time and did not give him the $4,500 fine.
We're not coming at you for corruption for the 900 months.
No, we don't.
I've heard plenty said about
that
it.
was already dealt with.
And the reason his was doubled was because he flat out said, I will not pay those fines. So we said, fine, we're going to double your jail time then.
He knows that already.
And as far as the lawmen, we have lawmen all over county now. So I just happen to be riding back from McFarland's with Miss Glass and with Dr. Howard. And we ran into the other lawmen.
Okay.
And don't worry.
Round up our boys and we'll head out.
It's good to see you in county. I ain't seen you in a hot minute.
Good seeing you too, Volk.
You know, I can't stand you, but it's good to see you. It's good to see you got a whole bunch of new troops, too. Henry?
I can get it.
Where is Rufus?
He's over there down the street.
Yeah, right there, running up to us.
You will give them a free pass back to lawless land to this time.
All right.
And this is where I talk about government having to be compromised because of dumb shit. This is where Jebediah just fucked us.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's been hogtied and he's on the back of a horse on the way back to Valentine.
Oh, boy.
I thought that was him that was dead over there.
No, he was put on the back of a cat's horse to be taken back to Valentine. But this is exactly where I say you boys make plays and we get in trouble for it. Because we could have just nailed the whole fucking lot of them. We could have nailed Reggie and Jesus and closed those bounties. But I had to show some respect and some restraint because they showed restraint to one of our boys. That's how this relationship with Lawless works. There's a reason I can walk down there and sit at a table across from them. But when you boys go down there, and I don't mean you as in you two, or as in the observers.
No,
I mean you as in the royal you. Y'all go down there, it changes the equation that I can't do what we need to do. So before you go thinking you're going to be super cop and go down there and bring back the Cortez boys all on your own, realize the bullshit hoops it makes us jump through for bureaucracy and for peace in county.
Well, that is just not plain smart.
Who, on my part or on theirs?
No, on theirs. Like, whoever goes down there, like, it's just not plain smart. Like,
Right, and I don't mean to be a hard ass on these guys, especially in front of observers like this on the first night. But this is a certain circumstance, which is one of those things that has to be dealt with harshly when my officers fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Like, I understand completely. There's no words for it to be that, you know.
Yeah, there is asinine, stupidity, moronic,
exactly.
ridiculous, monkey shit.
And
I can give all kinds of names.
And plus, you have a team of marshals. Stop trying to be a hero, basically. You utilize your resources and get them when the time is right.
Right. There is a reason why we, as Rangers, can ride down there and have a conversation with those boys when it needs to be had. When they have one that is so far beyond themselves that I can go down there and say to them, hand me over person X. And they will. Yes, Jesus and Reggie have bounties. We know this. But the dynamic is ever shifting between lawful and lawless. And I would like to say the law is the law and we should have scooped them up right here on the street. But that's not the real world.
No.
The real world has give and take, and we need to remember that in the laws. That's why the laws are up to X amount of time.
Exactly. And like I said, and I think you did a fine job, Ranger, to basically give them that free pass tonight, but it does make you look makes us all look kind of stupid when we have a boy out there playing rogue.
Right. And as much as I can't stand the regulators, right now I'm more pissed at Jebediah.
Oh, absolutely. I would be too.
I have told my officers, and you boys will know this, I will have your back when you are right. And I will have your back when you are wrong. But in the same fact, I will rip you a new ass, and so will Buck, if you boys fuck up.
Yep. As it should be.
We should be the best and the brightest and the most on point of Calico. You boys with your badges are representing the entirety of the county. Every hour, every minute, every government piece of paperwork, every twinkle, everything that has ever happened in this county, you boys represent with those badges. And one bad one can fuck up the entire thing. So I don't mean to be a hard ass, but this is not a, oops, we messed up kind of situation. So.
No, I get that.
I mean, Fern, you've been here since the beginning. Do you think I'm out of line on this one?
I wouldn't tell my doctor to step a foot in lawless country. I didn't even like the cats down there, you know? Like, no one's protecting them down there.
Right.
It's just a liability. And they're at time to go down. So
Right.
And it gives them like a bargaining chip. So
And
like,
you
if
know,
they capture one of us.
he was down there in uniform.
Wow.
No badge, but he was down there in uniform.
That's like saying, hey, take me out of the crowd.
That's really stupid. I got my own reservations about whether we should be able to go down there off duty, but I mean that's not.
Yeah, that is a totally different question.
Going in there in uniform is fucking absurd.
I mean, I'll be honest. You just going down there tonight was terrifying. They can do anything at any time. And at one point, I might be a bargaining chip. At another point, I might be an ally. But I never know which one I am at any given time.
Right.
Exactly.
There's very few
And,
people who
like,
can walk down to lawless territory and get away with it and know they're going to walk out.
They endangering my fucking wife. They endangered my fucking wife.
Yeah.
Right.
And Kate was very brave. You know, we had a great time. But it's not ideal. We shouldn't have to go down there as civilians.
Right.
Trying to find out what's happening with the law. It's unfair.
But like I said, and like the Ranger saying, you know, it only takes one to ruin everything. And that's a sad thing.
Yeah, I am all for you boys having your own private time and your personal autonomy, as Agent Glass says. But I also have to balance the effect you all having that autonomy has should something happen to you. At the end of the day, Buckland and I are responsible for all of you. Everything you do in Sayin County, whether you're on duty or not, reflects on this department, and we need to be vigilant of that.
Yes, sir.
So if Rufus wants to go down there and mine or hunt, do it in your damn off time and do it in your clothes. Stay out of Armadillo. He sat there on a horse in Armadillo with his rifle out.
Oh,
It's like he wants to die or something.
No kidding.
You're asking for it at that point.
Right. So that all being said, it changes a dynamic. So we just have to be smart about it. Like I said, I don't want to have to tell you boys, do not cross that line. I want you to be able to go mine. There are mining sites down there. There are hunting down there. There are pretty things to see down there if you enjoy looking at pretty things. But you always have to think of the dynamic that comes with it. You are not just a standard civilian in county. You filled out that app. You had that interview. You signed up for more. We have an expectation that you boys will be more. Because right now, Jebediah Smith is sitting in a jail cell handcuffed.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dead serious about this, Rufus.
Oh no, I am too. I'd like to have a word with the gentleman.
Well, I'm on my way back right now to Valentine to go deal with it. But it's not right for you to have your say right now while an official investigation is going. Oh, we got police.
Just outside Valentine.
Mine's not even popping up for some reason.
Yeah, it's right outside Valentine.
Oh, I got another one. Two right outside Valentine.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's double time it, I guess.
Let's ride. Fern, you gonna stay down here, or you want to ride?
I'll go with you. I'll go with
All
you.
right.
Get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
These young bucks don't get it. They're damn lucky it was me instead of Callahan, too.
I can't believe that they went down there in uniform. Like, are they actually asking to die?
You know, I have half a mind to call Callahan in on this. That Callahan will hang that man by his toes.
What?
You don't think Callahan would have a choice thing to say to Jebediah? That we were so close to having both Reggie and Jesus right there?
I don't know if he'd hang him from his toes. That's a bit violent, don't you think?
Well, let's talk about Callahan. You may think that he's a puppy dog, but that man's a pit bull from time to time.
Maybe.
Everybody thinks I'm the mean one here, but it's actually Callahan that's actually the hard ass.
Everyone keeps saying that. I've never seen it, though.
I know you don't. He works very hard to keep you from seeing that side.
Yeah. I guess we both try to round each other out somehow.
Yeah.
He was having a conversation with me today telling me that I need to shoot people. And if it came down to me or them, that I should choose me. And I told him I don't think I would.
He's not wrong.
I know he's not wrong, but I don't know if he's right either.
Let me ask you a question, ma'am. If somebody shoots you, or if you shoot somebody, that's one life gone, right?
Okay.
How many lives have you saved? How many dozens, hundreds have you saved? That if somebody ended your life, how many more people could you not save?
Yeah, but I'm not the only doctor here, you know? And I just couldn't in good conscience take a life on purpose.
Ranger, you got a beautiful voice, by the way.
Jesus
Really
Christ.
sweet.
It's
Oh, fan club. Wow.
ma'am, I understand that there's other doctors, but if it comes to being pushed, you got to defend yourself.
I mean, I understand I have to value my life at some point, but I don't know. I mean, I even told him today, like, I would just let him rob me. You know, whatever they wanted, I would just let him.
Right, but if somebody
have it
pulls out a
within
gun and
reason.
says either you're going to shoot me or I'm going to shoot you, then what do you do?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'd freeze. 'Cause I definitely don't want to shoot them, but I don't think I'm ready to die either.
We'll get you out. We'll get you out. Besides,
I don't know. Don't tell Callahan I said that. He'll get mad. He got mad at me earlier because I said that. I don't want to die.
you and Callahan come from different sides of the needle, ma'am. One is north, one is south, and they work out together, but think about how distraught that man would be if something ever happened to you.
Yeah.
That man would end multiple lives.
Yeah, I should hope that I die of natural causes. You can't rightly take out his wrath on that.
Right. Oh, he might take a fight up with God.
I wouldn't put him past him. Tenacious, that one.
Well, I was going to say stupid. He is from Alabama.
Hey, Alabama's right next to Georgia. Georgia's
It's also right next to Louisiana, the far superior state, man.
true.
You can tell him I said that. He can scrap with me all he wants.
I don't even think he claims Alabama as a home, though. I think he claims Colorado.
He told me Alabama.
That's true.
It was quite an interesting evening. Ended up with you riding with me all night.
Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna get so like
I did not know I was going to get such
philosophical.
one-on-one time with you.
Man.
Just think, I first came to county and you had no love for me whatsoever. Now look at us.
It's actually real sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like we both come a long way. A lot
We
of
both
mutual
have.
respect.
And you are a
But,
very
yeah.
sweet, very kind lady, and I'm an old gruff asshole. But we find, once again, the middle for the good of everybody.
I like to think I'm real good at redeeming broken things.
I ain't broken, miss.
I'd say you were, just in general. I had a broken house. I had a broken deer. Got a broken boyfriend.
Oh, Freddie.
Freddie. What in little ducklings are just swimming around.
Well, they're looking at both points. Let them handle that. They ain't my ducklings. They're Buck's ducklings.
It's true. You know, when Callahan gets angry that I'm hanging out with Buckland, he has a name for it. It's kind of like Fernahan, but combined
Howdy.
with Fern and
Howdy.
Buckland. I won't say it because it's
What
kind
is
of,
it, Fuckland?
vulgar. Well, yeah.
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny when he
That-
gets salty. That's what he says.
That man might be a little jealous.
But yeah, I got my fortune told with Buckland.
Oh, I
not
know.
like-
You done told me about that.
It was you should go do it sometime. It was actually very spot on. I'll tell you.
I've been looking for that lady. She ain't been in county that I've seen.
Mr. Smith.
All right, let me deal with this gentleman. Where's Mike?
Well,
What do you mean Mike's gone?
I think Buckland let him out or something.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold
Is
on,
he-
Buckland's here too.
Is this is
Nope,
is
not
Jebediah in his head?
Jones. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Is-
I'm
is he back?
asking where Buckland was. I thought
No,
I
he's
saw
still in his
Buckland.
He just rode out of town, ma'am. Sorry.
No, I think he's still in his head.
Son, I could choke the life out of you right now.
I think he's in his head.
Well, I'm just saying to myself, I could choke the living shit out of this man.
I see I'm getting a premonition that he's in his head.
You hear what happened?
You told me.
No, after
You got
that.
memory loss, old man.
No, as soon as you rode away in Blackwater, guess who rolled up? The entirety of the regulators, including Reggie and Jesus.
Blackwater's not on fire right now.
No. But I had to give them deference to get out of town because they gave deference to our man here and didn't take him. Even though he stood there in his uniform and sat on a horse with a rifle out in Armadillo, and I could choke
get everybody else
the living
out.
shit
Simply not a
out of
problem.
him.
All right, why don't I let you and
Mercer,
Buckland handle this, and I'll
Jackson,
clean this out.
Mr. Wood, you mind
Well, we got to get this man out of his head.
I understand, but you and Buckland probably need to talk it through anyway.
What's that?
Oh yeah, Buckland ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah, you two talk it
I
out here. I'll watch the
did
front.
my absolute best to prevent
Mercer.
your wife from going. But that's
Mercer.
between her.
That's a personal issue between you and him. This is a professional issue right now. So get your ass out of my office. You can deal with him later in the pig pen or however you want to see fit to deal with him for endangering your wife. This right now is currently an ongoing investigation that I need you to be level-headed. You are a senior marshal. Fucking act like it.
Level-headed. That's why I want to be a part of it.
Out.
I'll be outside if you need me, Mr. Volk.
All right. I need the two of you because I am fucking furious right now.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
You mean Maggie or me?
Oh, Maggie knows part of it. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know, Callahan, but
I just got right.
we received pigeon, or I should say Buck here received pigeon from Jebediah that he was going to try to get the train in Armadillo. Hang on, there's somebody out the side of the window.
I can recap it a little bit. So.
Oh, that's okay. We got a message that the regulators that were on the train in Armadillo, and they were going to try to get the regulators up to McFarland Ranch.
McFarland Ranch.
So we did not know who this was that sent the message at the time because we did not know the last name, but it turns out it's the gentleman in the cell. It is our very own Jebediah in his police uniform down there. So we're sitting there waiting.
If you done goofed.
Now wait, it gets worse. It gets worse, and Buck don't even know this yet, and Buck's going to kill him for this because I'm going to kill him. So we, in order to get him out at lawless territory, had to send your significant other and Mercer's significant other to go make sure we could get them out of there, because if I went down there, it was going to turn into a standoff. So the man rode out of lawless territory in his uniform when he thought he was going to go get them off the train in McFarland. Now the story gets better, because as Miss Glass and myself rode into Blackwater, started having a conversation with Mercer and with Watson and with the two observers, Miss Glass took off, and you'll never guess who rolled into Blackwater. But the entirety of the regulators, including Reggie and Jesus. And I had to show them deference because they let our man go free and clear out of lawless territory.
Well, that's smart on their part, but shit, it does make us look a little dumb.
No, you know as well as I do. The four of us can go down there. You, me, Vapors, and Tyler. But we have to maintain a delicate balance. And this fucking Yahoo in the cage did not do any kind of service for us. And on top of that, we had to put both your significant other and Mercer's significant other in harm's way because of it. I am this fucking close to saying there are no officers going down to lawless land, period. And if I catch you, you are done. But we have to give our officers authority, or what do you call it, ma'am? Townsfolk, what is the word you use?
For what?
Autonomy. Personal autonomy.
Agency.
Agency. But that being said, I have damn near had it.
I'm a federal agent.
I have damn near had it with this kind of shit. They put an ongoing investigation at risk. They put a relationship that we could have had them in Blackwater at risk. They're the reason that I don't have Reggie and I don't have Jesus sitting in that fucking cell right now. Oh, head pop. Head to pop. Head to pop. Head to pop. Oh, and you're going to act funny. Yeah, and I'm having a Twitch thing, I think. You head popped also? All right, Pandemonium, take it easy. Yes, head poppy. Hey, puppy. Let's go. Volk's so mad. Yes, Volk is actually mad now, guys. Yes, guys, go give some love to Pandemonium. Awesome, awesome dude, and a great RPer who is dedicated to his craft. He streams during the afternoon if you're here in America, and he is Hi, puppy. And he's a great dude. So, give him some love. Check him out. His RP is fetch, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fetch. We love him. Good people. I absolutely love Crim RP, guys. I'm even standing here as one of the heads of law in county. I'm going to tell you, I love good Crim RP. Crim RP is the opposite side to our coin. And when people do it just so, and it's not just like crazy, irrational, emotional decisions and bad shit's made when they're actually intelligent crims, I love it. And that's exactly what Mitch is. Mitch is out of control, but Pandemonium is not. So go give him a follow. Go check him out. Give him some love. And I don't think you guys are going to be disappointed. He stays much more in character to his character than to his stream than I do. So it is great immersion. Great, great stuff. And I can't say enough good things about Mitchie Poo. Right, Mitchie? All right, so let's get back into this. Frog in my throat. But guys, that's the one of the things about being governmental and the whole situation is the fact that I need to maintain neutrality on a lot of things. Like, do I like...
Boss was sitting on top of a windmill for
Night Pandemonium.
You know how comfy it is to lie down on top of a windmill waiting to ambush 3 fucking well-known dangerous criminals?
All right, sorry.
I do. That's okay. We all went there.
I'm very uncomfortable, sir.
Right.
I'll tell you right now.
Well, yeah, and then they come to me in the streets making me think or telling me that we planned this. And I had to explain to them that, no, this was one dipshit marshal on his own pulling this out of his ass.
I never even knew. I go out there and you were like, yeah, this is what we're doing. And I was like, cool. I went up into the tower and then
Right.
I got back down
And
off the tower.
we were under the provision by the last name and the pigeon that it was a civilian trying to bring in a bounty. So the way it looks like from the other side is the fact that we set them up.
When in actuality we didn't.
No, we didn't. And then I had to let them walk the fuck out of Valentine or out of Strawberry. Jesus Christ.
Blackwater.
Blackwater. I had to let them walk, I'm sorry, out of Blackwater all on their own because of this dipshit.
I mean, shit, if we wanted to set them up, why would we put $1,000 bounties on them?
Well,
while you guys are in here, I'm gonna go out there and get everybody out and patrol, and I guess I'll stick around because I'll stick around. I'll Rufus stick around as well.
Yeah, I want him nearby.
Yeah, keep Rufus here. Hey, Buck, what rank is Jebediah?
Marshal.
He is a marshal?
Standard.
I think that boy needs to be knocked back down to cadet training.
What was it?
I need me one of them machetes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my badge, but I gotta go back. I gotta wait till they're done talking.
All right, well, let's let them get their badges. All right, yeah, you boys come in and get your badges. Wait, what are you doing in town here? Why ain't you getting your badge down in Rhodes?
Because I was went to this check the call out and then came over here and it was too late. So.
All right.
I was going back. No. Don't worry, I'm going back.
All right, Jones.
Didn't it?
Yes, sir.
Get your appointment from Marshall Jackson here. Take an observer with you. I don't know which brother you want to take, but take one of them.
Pretty one.
Is that me? Am I the pretty one?
You decide that amongst yourselves.
All right, well, if you guys want to head down to Rhodes and St.
Welcome on, Hip Duke. How you doing tonight? How was your cast? What were you playing?
I don't want to put someone on patrol of Blackwater because it's kind of quiet down there. But what I might do is get him to patrol Blackwater, Strawberry, and maybe do like a full 3 Blackwater, Strawberry, and up to Ansburg.
Meet you up in Ansburg then.
Ansburg. You're gonna put Blackwater and Strawberry in the same one as Ansburg?
Well, I suppose he could come back Valentine. In fact, you guys
welcome on in.
You guys want to do St. Denis,
welcome on in,
Ansburg,
Raiders.
and Rhodes, and then I'll
How
get
are you
him
guys
to do,
tonight?
I'll get. I think it's Riff. No, not Rufus.
Why don't we have a unit that goes between Blackwater, Strawberry, and here, and then we have a unit that goes between Rhodes, St. Denis, and Ansburg.
I'll
Battle Brothers.
Ansburg, show them the mines. ride him down towards
Oh
through
yeah,
Van
show him
Horn,
Elysium
down
as
to
well.
St.
Actually.
Yeah, take him to
Yeah.
Elysium. Give him the rundown on how we handle Elysium.
No worries, we'll do.
And then I'll send. Who's the other marshal? There was another marshal.
I'll stay here and keep
boss.
everybody safe.
You're the pretty brother.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You know who landed all the shots on Mr. Ming's associate?
Surely you did, Maggie.
It was her.
Indeed.
She's a damn better shot than me.
Hey, I saved Jack's life here earlier. I done shot a guy right in the face with a Carcano rifle from the hip.
Oh.
Didn't even aim.
Well done. Ranger Volk, the thing we were discussing while you was out in the street is that this is, since this man's still caught in his head, this might be something better handled on paper.
Right. Maybe.
That we're not
Formal
waiting
write-up.
around
Yeah, let's
for
get him
him
out of
to
here.
get-
Let's put him back in the...
We had a pretty zealous afternoon today, Maggie. You and I throwing people on trains left, right, and center.
Absolutely.
let's just put him out here for now. It's fine. Don't put him in a cell so he wakes up wondering why he's in a cell.
Oh,
Well,
does,
that is
you don't
one
even
way
know
to
he's
wake up.
arrested yet?
He ain't been
No,
arrested.
he's been in his head.
He ain't actually arrested yet, but he's in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Okay.
I don't know who decided to put him in the cell. I mean, it's a nice touch, but...
I think Scott interpreted that you told him to do it.
No, I said just put his ass inside the Leo station so nothing happens to him.
Well, I think he interpreted all the way inside.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I ain't even mad a little bit.
Not at all.
I ain't even mad. That man is currently on my shit list, and he's on Rufus's shit list, and I'm sure he's on Callahan's shit list.
Oh, he's
Well,
on my shit
it's-
list for sure.
Here's
And
my
Bucks.
opinion, right? This is all an in-county
Right.
conversation, right? It is of the federal concern, i.e. the Rangers and the government are very concerned about it, but it is all in county, so that is for y'all to deal with, and I'm staying the fuck out of it.
Who the hell is this?
Very
Crazy
alive,
Mike.
messed up.
Again?
Lost, by the way.
Yeah, he tried to hog tie me and he was on the roof again.
Send him to Sasuke.
Whoa. Hang on. I am trumping this now. Miss Glass,
Yes, sir.
I need your special brand of sadistic fun.
Oh boy.
Volk, honestly. he
No.
just needs medication.
I have had it up to here with Crazy Mike. He was sat in the cell for the last hour. He got let out 7 minutes ago, and he's already...
He's been off his medication.
I don't give a shit if he's off the moon. I have had it with Crazy Mike in this town. I have had it with the roofs. I have had it with roping officers. I have had it. Either you fix him, or I will send him to the moon.
I'm saying right now he's off his medication.
I don't give a shit. That's not an excuse for him to.
For a ride?
That's not an excuse for him to be on the roof and be roping officers.
It's not his fault he doesn't have his medication. Someone took it from him.
Ma'am, again, I'm going to ask you, how is that my problem?
Yes, we do.
I thought you cared about people, but I guess not.
Ma'am, I care about people that want to get better and people that want to be part of the system.
I can't open doors
How
for
is he
some
supposed
reason.
to get better? He's sick.
You know what, boys? I got a better idea. Follow me.
Yeah.
Take Mike with me.
Ranger.
Follow me.
That's
Tell me
not.
what's
Hey,
he doing?
I don't know, but he's up to some shit that's definitely illegal. Volk. What are you doing?
Anders, what are you doing?
Put him down in here.
Why? If he's supposed to go to prison,
Everybody out. He's your problem now.
if he's supposed to go to prison, he has to go to prison.
He's your problem now.
My problem. My
No, he's Dr. Fern's problem now.
Yeah, I think he's insinuating it's my problem.
I'm saying you can't. If someone needs to go to prison, then it is your duty to make sure they go to prison.
But he's sick and he needs help.
All right.
Path to enlightenment starts with 4 words. Did I say them to you?
But didn't the officers see him committing a crime?
Right, and he's mentally ill, so he needs care, not jail.
I would say he probably needs both if he's breaking the law.
Ma'am, path to inner enlightenment. 4 words. You want to say it or should I?
I understand what you're saying, but didn't you just not do your duties in front of
No,
everybody?
no. I heard Dr. Fern tell me that someone took his medication away from him and he's sick and he needs help. So rather than just throwing his ass in jail like we do every other time, let's go with an alternative care medicine. Besides, like I said, enlightenment, not my fucking problem. Have a nice day.
Do you want to start whispering?
And that kind of stuff before they officially get badged up.
Well done. I thought maybe there was an opportunity.
No, they don't do civilian. You gotta apply. Or you can apply to be a marshal and then go on the ride along and then just say never do it.
Or just follow him. I don't think I'd be a good marshal.
Templar, don't you have boots to lick or asses to kiss or something?
Who? Me?
No,
Why you
Templar.
gotta come at me like that? She was asking a question.
And I was asking you a question. Don't you have boots to lick or asses to kiss?
That's very inappropriate and unprofessional.
So is you sitting in the middle of the streets constantly screaming about the police. So have a nice night, sir.
Well, don't you have a marshal service to fix?
You know what? You could be a doll and go over to the saloon and get me a couple of drinks and bring them back with some fried chicken legs. I would really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thanks, hon.
Okay, and I'll add a cup of go fuck yourself on it.
I was talking to Templar.
Well, Mason, you are a sweetheart. You know that.
That's right, I am a sweetheart.
Yeah, you're nice. Yeah.
Hey, that gentleman stole your hat.
No, this is gray. Mine's black.
I just yelled back minutes ago.
Don't you have a patrol, Watson?
Yeah,
Or
my
do you-
keys
are
are
you-
broken.
What's up?
Wow.
My keys
Daddy's
are broken.
grumpy today.
What's your current job if you could do a slash job for me?
Marshall with 2 L's.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Daddy
All right.
Volk and Mommy Buckland must be fighting. He's grumpy.
Go ahead and
Yeah, it's sheriff
do it.
now.
All right, go ahead and what wasn't working for you?
Keys.
All right, try
Works.
keys now.
Yeah, it works now.
All right, cool.
You said he's your daddy?
Where's the... Oh, you're the cadet, right?
Scott, where are you going on your
let's
next
go.
deployment?
Alright.
Oh,
Are you-
I'm gonna stay here for a little
All
bit
right,
in case you
all
guys
right.
need me, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fine. This town is full of assholes, Case.
Has he moved or?
No, I moved him out here. Oh, he just added in head status.
Yeah, I put him in the cell just in case he tried to go away when he came.
Right,
back.
right. You know what we need?
Fucking surprised you never got shot when you were down in Blackwater.
Well, you know, there is a delicate balance between the regulators and the law. I'll just say that. I can walk into Armadillo and sit down at that table in the saloon and have a conversation with those boys. There's a difference between someone who's been here since the beginning than a guppy who thinks he's going to bring him in on his own. While I appreciate the gumption and I appreciate the balls of it, I do not appreciate how he put the entire government and our force in danger, as well as Dr. Fern, or Dr. Howard, and Dr. Hallows Mercer.
It's not even that, you know. There's one thing like what we done the other day, and we went down chasing someone down there, and then there's another thing just going up there. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
This porch smells like bad attitude and grumpy old bastards.
Very specific.
You fit right in on this porch then, asshole.
Hey, why don't you come down to the saloon and visit some of the ladies up there? Apparently you need it.
Nah, I don't want to fuck with your mom like that. It's cool. I understand, love. Grumble, 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 grumble. You know, we got to come up with a law to bust that motherfucker's ass.
we could. There is a law.
Oh.
Obstruction of justice.
Oh no, we
harassment.
can't. He gonna bitch and moan if we try to get him on obstruction of justice. You know that.
There's about 15 things we could get him with. Harboring a fugitive.
You know, I never did check with a government agent what happened with the. Hang on. I might have something I can ham him up on.
We could get him on unhitched horse.
No.
Oh, is he frolicking in the mud like I do?
You know what? He keeps screaming out there. Give him disturbing the peace.
I don't think we have a charge for disturbing the peace.
Oh yeah, we do. PC 207. 5 months and $25.
We do indeed. 5 months and $25. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, right now he's disturbing my peace. Actually, I should go tell him that. So just so you know, you are disturbing my peace out here, and that is a charge PC 207. I am asking you to stop doing that.
I'm sorry, I thought Music Sue's the savage asshole. Why is it that you come to Mojo yesterday and you ask him for me to lay off the marshals like you know, and quit harassing them the way I have been, and then you come at me with some bullshit like you just did and started out?
Oh, you started this. You started this hours ago.
Thing to you, asshole.
You started this hours ago with your bullshit about the marshal standing over there. So don't even start with me.
Standing over where?
Over there when all that shit happened with the gentleman that punched Roy.
I didn't say fucking anything to him.
All right, all right. If you say so, you didn't say
just
nothing.
come at me like a freaking asshole.
All right.
Totally out of fucking context. You
All
ain't
right.
got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
So I want a goddamn apology from you right fucking now.
I believe the words you are looking for is "go fuck yourself."
Yeah, you fucking asshole. No
You're
wonder
starting
where
to-
your marshals are so goddamn unprofessional.
Oh,
They
you
take
start.
after you.
You're starting to sound like Mojo.
Yeah.
Big angry man child.
You're the one who comes out starting shit for no fucking reason. I did not provoke you in any way, shape, or form, and you come out here running your goddamn mouth, being very disrespectful and unprofessional. And you wonder why people come after you and have a bad attitude,
You know,
with you.
that's
'Cause you're
all right.
a dickhead.
I understand why your wife don't want to spend time with you either. I get it.
Whoa!
Got him.
Hey.
Damn, that escalated quickly.
That don't change the fact.
Fucked up, huh?
That don't change the fact of where your wife's spending all of her time.
Hi, Jebediah.
Ugh. Somebody arrest Mason Templar.
Once again, provoking people.
No, I just spoke the truth.
I don't have
I can't run for some reason.
Hey, Smith, can you go in there? Can you guys get him? Get Templar. Someone
Who
get
the
Templar.
fuck shot Ranger Volk?
Templar.
Oh,
someone
Templar
get
did.
Templar. He's inside. Oh.
Oh, you changed your outfit.
I'm gone for like.
Here's my one and only chance to throw Ranger Volk without getting in trouble.
Oh, what the shit? Okay, no. Oh my gosh.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
Dibs. Holy hell, I think you lost a foot.
Volk, I'm gonna take you back here, okay?
All right. No, that was not RDM. That was not RDM. But he's about to really not like me. Because I was staying out of it.
Mason can wait because he's been on my last nerve today as well.
Running his fucking mouth. That's what I was thinking.
Well,
Talk about my fucking wife like that, I'll shoot any man.
oh, well, you should go talk to other people about your wife.
God damn shit.
Problem is, your wife is all over Saint Denis and everybody knows it, Chief. No wonder she don't want to spend time with you.
Volk.
I just got the balls to say what no one else in this county will to you. Go talk to the Spooners. Go talk to the Berry boys. She's figuratively and literally in bed with everybody.
Where the hell is he taking her? taking her. Where's he taking him? Sorry about that, Volk. I tried to shoot him, but I almost fucking hit you with my gun.
Oh, it's okay.
I assume that you're in a lot of pain since you're being real crotchety. So
I
I'm gonna
ain't
give
being
you a
real
little more
crotchety. I'm
things.
just speaking facts at this point.
I mean,
But
you
yeah.
insinuated his wife's everywhere in town.
I'm not insinuating. I'm flat out saying it, ma'am.
All right. I can't quite tell what's going on. So what happened? Shit.
He got shot.
My whole
Where?
damn foot got blown off.
You're gonna be a peg leg, Volk.
Shit. Callahan, I need your belt right now. We have to put a tourniquet on that. He's gonna bleed the fuck out.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this one.
Oh, don't say that.
At least my last words were enough to piss off that man to go to jail for a long time.
Out of context, this ain't gonna look good.
I don't give a shit whether it looks good. It's the truth.
I mean what I just did.
I don't know what you did, but shouldn't have done it.
I whipped off my belt and handed it to Fern.
Oh, that's fine. That ain't nothing you two don't do in your free time already.
Stop lies and slander. Are there any other doctors out there?
I'm gonna go check.
Thank you.
Promise me one
Okay.
thing, Callahan, if I don't make it.
Go ahead.
You put that sumbitch under the ground, under the jail.
Smith?
No.
Oh shit, you mean Mason?
Templar.
Okay, yeah. Oh, of course. Shit, if you kick the bucket right now, there's so many people in this county ain't gonna live 2 days.
I know he
you the one-
grazed.
You the one holds me back. Well, you but shit. I think with you gone, I might just chew through my leash.
Vincent, don't talk like that. Okay, shit. You gotta clean your hands. I can't do this alone. Or Buckland, I don't care who. I just need a second pay.
Buckland's wearing gloves, so maybe he's best for this.
Okay.
I gotta wash my hands.
Okay, shoot.
I got his blood all over me, man.
Okay, so Buckland, this is what happened. He has a bullet in his head, he has a bullet in his thigh, and then clearly his foot is missing. So I already tourniqueted above the knee on that foot. But we're gonna need to attend to both the bullet wounds and then figure out what the fuck to do with that foot. Close it up, get it sutured, get it taken care of. His pulse is slowing.
I ain't feeling so good.
Well, yeah, I know you're not doing well.
Yeah.
Shit.
You'll be just fine.
Take the one in the thigh. I'm gonna take the one in his head, and then we're gonna meet at the foot. Okay, Buckland.
Alright.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to
Hey,
get him
Dr.
some
Fern,
sin
you
to
mind
get
if I make a
Absolutely
if
not.
I-
Get
if
the
I make-
fuck out.
Nope.
No.
What?
You
Get
gotta back out. This is Valk's gonna kick the bucket if we don't give the doc enough space.
Okay, I was gonna say if I can alert doctor to get more doctors.
Yeah, just go do what you gotta do.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Is this the end of the lore, guys?
Yeah, all right, big
Is this
fella.
the end of the
Believe in you.
lore?
You're strong.
Is this the end of Volk?
You gonna give up the fight like that? Let some bitch like Mason be the one who put you in the ground?
I don't feel so good right now.
Buckland, you need to get your marshals in line. Does it really need to be said we need more help here with doctors? Really? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm giving a little bit of sin that's gonna help with his blood pressure. Not that we really want that, but also with his circulating blood volume since he's losing that out of his foot.
He's probably
Scott,
Get-
since you're standing there, can you go over to that shelf and get me some clean bandages and hold some pressure to the foot? Thank you.
And once you're done, get those people away from that wall.
I'm just gonna wait with my sister.
Oh shit.
It's okay if I don't make it.
Actually, it's not.
Sure as
we-
shit ain't.
we
Holy
went
fuck,
hunting.
his leg though.
Hey, Callahan, can you
yeah.
put pressure here while I can take care of that thigh?
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you, Scott. You're gonna have to hold that.
yeah, she should
Hold that on this bullet wound for me, Scott.
I tell you what, though. This is how I go. It was worth it. Knock that smug asshole off his fucking pedestal.
Shit, he ain't got a pedestal.
Oh, all right, there, fella. It's all right. Listen, Happy Thoughts. He's going away for at least second-degree attempted murder.
Well, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna hold this pressure on his head for a little bit, see if that won't still the bleeding. But we gotta get sutures and gotta get it closed real quick.
Just promise me. If that sumbitch dies, you put on his tombstone, he may not have taken shit, but his wife took it from everyone.
Shit, Ranger
not a
Volk,
laughing matter.
You
Oh, I
take
think
a
it's
bucket.
fine.
I'm gonna tell Miss Glass you love her.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh shit, I better live then. You can't tell her that.
Okay.
You gonna live. You're a big
That
man.
woman will haunt my ass for good.
We'll tell her for you.
Last time I almost died, she told me that if I ever died again, she gonna kill me. So
Yeah, I just noticed how dirty the ceiling is in this room. What the hell are you doctors playing at in here?
Listen, I just work with the conditions I'm given, okay?
yeah, I know when I'm a shit
It's okay.
condition. Doc, I feel myself fading.
Yeah. Shit, I wish. Shit, okay. I'm just thinking. Okay, Buckland, how's the leg wound?
It's all patched up.
Okay, can you move
Yeah,
down to the
tourniquet's on
foot
tight there.
and just tell me how much it's bleeding? Like, there's no way the tourniquet's gonna stop all the bleeding, but that's what we need to do. We need to get him to stop losing blood.
Where the fuck is his... Oh, God, I didn't realize that was missing.
It's my belt that's wrapped around there, and I'm a skinny little sumbitch, so it's pretty tight.
I might be going into shock.
Yeah, shit. I can't tell if his head wound's still bleeding the same amount or if it's a little bit better.
But I kept the pressure on the best I could.
The head or the foot?
No, the head.
You want me to raise him up a little bit? Maybe stop the blood getting into his lungs and stuff?
We could try that. Actually, we should prop his foot up, though. That's a great idea, Scott. Thank you.
You raise that leg up there, Buckland.
Yeah, just hold it up. Actually, Scott, you need to hold the leg up, and then Buckland needs to start suturing that closed. Sorry.
Alright, molding it.
Thank you.
Is someone going to contact Miss Glass and say that he's here?
I think we're making progress here.
Yeah.
Miss Glass don't need to see him like this. We need to focus on the patient right here first.
Yeah, we do. Volk, I'm so sorry I yelled at you.
It's all right.
Can't die.
Stop crying. It's fine.
I'm not crying.
Ain't nobody need fifis right now. I need drugs.
I already gave you some morphine and some sin. You should be flying high.
It kind of feels like I'm out of my body right now looking down at y'all.
Yeah, you starting to look like a kite. You're flying high in the wind. Am I hearing gunshots? God damn.
No, I think it's a bow.
I finished this up leg. I'll be right back.
Shit, that definitely sounds like an... What the
There's
okay.
shit going on.
Fucking...
Welcome to Valentine.
Fuck. We're gonna make this city a...
Oh. I'll
Wow.
have to go deal with that.
Yeah, Scott, go.
That's
Shit.
You can unlock the door, can't you? Can he?
No.
No, I don't think you can.
Oh, wait, yes, I can. Interesting.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, if this bullet is still in his skull or if it's just a really awful graze and it's like arterial bleeding, you know, from the arteries.
Yeah, his pulse feels okay. It's He's still with us.
I think
I'm
that
here.
his that sin's starting to stabilize. Buckland, how far did you get on his leg?
It's all stitched.
Please tell me you ain't gonna make me a pirate, though. I don't need a fucking peg leg.
Can you just
leg and a
double check that it's not seeping or nothing? You know, we want to make sure that it's good, it's holding.
We're gonna get you one of them modern prosthetics.
Why, so all the ladies can call you even prettier?
What ladies?
Well, you know,
There's only one.
Everybody says I am grouchy. Maybe I'll be a hoppy Volk.
Listen on the brace, Abe, man. When you say you're gonna get your sea legs on, maybe.
But you ain't got 2 legs, Ranger Volk.
Hey, Scott.
Yes, sir.
I found a reason to put him in jail now, I think.
Yes, sir. Second-degree attempted murder of a law enforcement officer.
All right, I can't really find a bullet in his head wound, and
got an
also
exit
he's.
wound?
I think it's just a really deep graze. Honestly, he's talking, and if he got shot through the head, I think he would be incompatible with life.
I think it winged the back of my ear.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just a lot of blood, so I'm gonna get you stitched up.
I'm gonna start calling you Van Gogh.
Oh, Lord. Pirate arc incoming. What do you guys think? Should Volk live? All right.
I'm gonna, Mr. Templars, I'll stabilize. I'm gonna see if I can help him up and lay him onto the bed.
Lay him into a gosh darn sail. I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with him?
Alright, well.
Yeah, I don't want him back here. Okay, Volk, I'm gonna start stitching.
All right.
I don't want to keep you here
Oh, he's in here the whole time? I would have shouted and had plenty more to say to his ass.
You don't want to say it to his ass, say it to his face.
Well, I mean...
I'm just keeping the mood light, Volk, keeping you with us.
Put me in the same cell with him so we could trade fluids.
I mean, honestly, it ain't my fault that man's wife is such a trollop.
Hey, Dr. Raven's really nice. She's a really good doctor.
Yeah, but she's also all over town with, from what I hear, the Wades and the Berry Boys, and she ain't just giving them medical injections, they giving her injections.
You know, gossip doesn't become someone on the deathbed.
I wasn't dead when I said it first. That's what put me on my deathbed.
I'm gonna make sure he charges.
That's why he
properly.
shot you? Because you made fun of his wife?
That's it.
Volk. What do you think he's gonna do? You made fun of his wife.
I didn't make fun of his wife. I basically said the town was running a train on her.
Goddamn, Volk.
I wasn't wrong. It wasn't a lie.
Yeah, but Volk, some things don't need to be said.
Yeah, they do, especially to an asshole like that.
You know, Dr. Fern, you know I was telling you about when I asked Dr. Raven about that grizzly bear and she denied that. Remember I was telling you about that.
I know, but it's unbecoming, you know. You don't need to speak about people like that. But that's neither here nor there.
I don't
okay, I'm all finished stitching.
regret anything I did or said.
I'm gonna help you up and I guess try to find you a shoe of some kind.
They got them modern prosthetics now, don't worry. I mean, they still made of wood, but they fit way more comfortable than pirate legs used to.
That's true. Do we have one of those handy?
Wouldn't it
Those
be
doors closed, all of
wouldn't it be having it footy?
Shoot, Volk.
Ow.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta get your balance.
I ain't got a
think that you're
foot.
with-
I mean, I do, but
You do actually, but
that's fine. Just you keep throwing me all over, Dr. Howard.
There's Dr. Howard. I need to get him,
I'll be okay.
get him on that couch over there. And
Let
I'm
me
gonna
just
see that
hang
prosthetic.
on. Let me just sit up for a minute.
all right. Don't hit your head on that. Oh, yep, you hit it.
Yeah, put your arm around me.
That's all right. I'm just gonna sit down. I ain't even getting up.
Just gonna sit down. I have to be in my head for. I'm sorry, a second.
Ow, that fucking
Kelly,
foot
you want to
hurts.
see if you can help me bring him to the bed?
I'm all right.
Scotty
I'm
gonna help
all
you. I'm gonna look for a prosthetic. I'm sure there's one around town someplace.
I don't need a goddamn prosthetic. You put my foot back on. Let's see if it falls off first.
Are we both helping him here? Oh, well, I can't lift him myself. He a
Shit,
big
you
muscly
that much
fella.
of a fucking pansy?
Oh, he a big muscly fella.
Alright. Well, you
I
grab
mean,
the legs
it's stitched on.
We're gonna take you to the bed.
Why?
Doctor's orders.
Alright. Come on up. Oh,
All right, hang on. Let me get up.
Actually,
All right,
they're
hang
my
on.
orders, but still.
All right.
Oh man, shit, his pants slipped off, man.
No.
Scott, you dumbass.
Oh, geez.
Where am I going?
Onto the bed, come on. Scott, you fool. We ain't trying to look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get these damn belts off and everything.
Get his pants off the floor and give them back to him.
Well, you know, maybe Barry has them off for a little bit while we...
As soon as I find out who's throwing firebombs in town, I'm gonna cut their hands off.
That was Roy. He's in a cell right now.
No, you're gonna not cut anybody's head off.
No, not head, hands, so they can't throw no more. I ain't gonna decapitate a man, God.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little bit worried about it. We're trying to tend to you and you know the ground shaking.
I'm all right. You go do the law thing that we do. I'll be back up in no time.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do have Smith is around.
Alright, 2 men on the cell. Roy Donahue and Mason Templar.
I think we
Get
all
that
agree.
sumbitch back on his feet.
Yes, sir.
Got much to say?
Oh, he didn't. I think his actions speak louder than his words.
Hey, do you have any wood?
He got second-degree attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and
I just need 3. Can you
assault
meet me
of
in
a
the
law
front window?
enforcement officer.
Disturbing the peace.
You can help with that as well, but do we want to do that?
I'm a little freaky.
I mean, we.
Oh, guys, this is also gonna spawn.
Somebody out there bake me a cake and put a file in it.
393.
We go,
Ask one of your wife's boyfriends to do it for you.
Oh my God.
70 months plus 20 months is 90 months.
What kind of cake?
Alright.
I don't know.
Search him and see if he's got dynamite or anything like that on him or moonshine as well.
I heard everybody in town been enjoying that cake.
And we're gonna give him full fine. So we're gonna give him current fine of $825.
Guys, I am about to be.
And the time of 90 months.
I am about to be. I am about to be in deep
Well,
shitting
I see
county.
Since Mr. Smith has fucked up today.
I'm waiting for the
Jebediah
DM.
Smith, I say we
I'm waiting for it.
His rights.
I'm in such deep shit now, guys.
Read him his rights.
3.
Well,
He doesn't have rights.
Oh shit, he ain't going to the gallows.
shit, no, he ain't going to the gallows. Let him read him his charges.
No, we ain't sending nobody to the gallows.
You don't need to read them the rights in 1899.
Just promise.
Charges.
Just let him eat cake, just like everybody else in town ate his wife's cake.
Oh, good lord.
These drugs are good.
Yeah, you're riding high on morphine and
You know
also
what?
sin.
You know what Templar's wife is riding high on? I can't say, but y'all know.
He's gonna end up shot again.
Scott, can you get Elio away from the cell?
It's actually the best part of my job is, watching patients ride the drug
You
wave
just
after.
started a fucking fire in the cell.
You can basically ask him anything and probably answer you pretty
It's not a
truthfully.
fire in the cell. That's an STD. Get checked, Mason. What?
Hey, Anders.
Yeah.
You love Miss Glass?
Oh, she good people. She got great tits.
God damn. I don't know if it's a drug, so you can tell it like it is, I suppose.
And you know the best place for Miss Glass to be? Hogtied with a gag in her mouth.
Ranger Volk, if you had to pick one ranger that wasn't you to be the best ranger, who would you pick?
The Power Ranger.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What's Power Ranger?
I can do that for you.
I don't know. Who could I pick?
You want me to give you
I don't know. This one's too pretty. The other one's never here, and the other one's too busy putting his
I'm
face on
always
real
saving
estate bench
goddamn
on bus benches for real estate.
Yeah, so
The answer was me. It was a trick question.
You're not
I
a
have
ranger.
badge now. Well, I have a badge.
You don't have a badge.
I do. Well,
She
I don't
does.
have it on right now, but I do.
Oh Lord, who gave this woman a badge?
Who sent me into lawless territory today?
Hey, I still got some bones to pick with that. Someone's gonna get their job
Attempted
busted.
murder, disturbing
Wait, how do
or
you
not
already know about
You're,
that?
disturbing.
it's all right.
'Cause I told him.
It's second-degree murder of a law enforcement officer.
I told him
along
that
with
you,
assault.
that you were the big conquering hero.
Wait, no, sorry. There's a lot.
Oh, Jebediah.
Yes.
As soon as I'm back on my feet, your ass is grass too for that stunt you pulled, just so you know.
What stunt did I pull?
Going down to Armadillo and thinking you're going to bring back the regulators on your own.
Well,
I might be on heavy drugs, but
hold on. I'm okay.
we'll talk about it later. It's okay.
He's on drugs. He ain't fit right now.
I ain't wrong either, though.
Shit, Fern, you weren't gonna tell me you went down to lawless territory.
This is the first time I've seen you, and I haven't been in crisis.
I told
in
him.
the last
I told
2
him, just like I
hours.
said, you know, Dr. Mercer, Rufus, dipshit, Hallows, witch woman was down there too. That woman's a witch. Y'all know she's a witch. She casts spells. She controls a cannibal army. Her and her grandma.
I don't think that's right, Bo.
That's true. You ask her.
Dr. Cat's real nice.
When I first met Dr. Cat in County, she told me she was a witch and she controlled a cannibal army.
Oh,
This is before she was even a doctor. Before I was even a lawman.
What the fuck did you give him?
Yeah, I got a question about
sin.
Mason, do it.
Define who?
Tell him he's gonna get.
Actually, it's okay. My question can wait.
Right.
You know, Mike might not be so crazy after all.
He's not that crazy.
Michael?
He's really sick.
Oh, he's sick, all right.
No, he's crazy as a post. God.
He's your problem now, Dr. Howard, not mine.
I know.
I mean, we might as well
The
give you a
fuck he is.
we might as well give you a crazy hotel and call it the Howard Johnson, because that man belongs to you now.
Yeah, I'll
fuck he
take it.
does.
I mean, I'll shoulder the responsibility. It's fine.
You go.
I
Open
mean,
them doctor. You
I
go
can-
open up them doctor applications.
I could
you go
even
hire
make
some
myself sound
psychiatrists.
like Mike.
Hey, you don't do that shit.
He sent you a letter.
The man with the silver face.
You done gave him too much sin.
No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right.
Actually, Michael just sent me a letter. It's
You
funny
know
that
what?
Brought it up.
It's all right to get shot. This one I earned. This
Hey, your
one,
foot's back.
yeah, it's
Real good prosthetic.
I mean, no, it's a real thing. I thought you and I thought Fucklin stitched me up. I thought Fucklin did a good job.
You know what, Volk? You can stay here in bed for as long as you want. For all I care, I'm out of here.
Why are you leaving? It was your belt that saved me. Oh, come on, pretty boy. It was your belt that saved me. Oh. Guys, I think Volk's gonna take a couple of days off.
Volk,
Yeah.
why you do me so dirty like
I
that?
didn't. You and Fucklin were the one that were stitching me up. He was a good nurse, but
Now I have to go patch things up with Callahan.
no, you can blame
That's
it
why
on the
we need a
drugs.
fucking judge.
Oh shit. Okay.
You assholes don't know
Are
your
you all right?
charges.
If I leave you back here, you're not gonna do nothing crazy.
No, I
Like get
won't
out of
do
bed.
No,
Okay.
why would I get up and try to walk around or nothing?
I don't know. You Rangers do crazy things, so don't make
No,
no
ma'am,
sense.
I'll be okay. I could get up and run a mile right now.
Okay. I believe that you believe you could do that.
I know I could do that.
I'm not going to debate it with you because the first thing I learned about Rangers is if you tell them that you
that
can't
was
do
not a
something, they're going to
Molotov.
try to do it right
Oh,
away.
I will do
All I
it.
did was shoot.
Is that dipshit arguing about the charges he gonna get?
You don't worry about that. You in bed.
No, I'm just asking Scott. I'm hearing it from here.
Had Molotov.
That's
What's
true.
happened?
At
Oh,
one
they
point.
they fucked up his charges real
I'm
bad.
not- I'm telling you right now.
How they
the
fuck up his
Molotovs
charges?
At one
I
point,
told them
none were
attempted
used in
second-degree
county.
murder of a law enforcement officer, assault with a deadly weapon against a law enforcement officer, and
Wait, how did he get second degree and not first degree?
because it wasn't
Okay,
with
excuse me.
premeditation.
Oh, it was premeditated. He picked up the rifle and shot me, stopped, and then started shooting again.
It's not good. It's not considered premeditation in the law, sadly. Sorry, Volk. Premeditation would have to be he was in the saloon and he thought, I'm gonna fucking kill that fucker. Goes outside and then shoot. Like it was without premeditation.
That's the maximum.
It was definitely with malice aforethought.
But by the fact that he stopped shooting and then started shooting again, that was premeditation.
I love you, sir.
It don't matter.
Sorry, he's away anyway.
His wife might as well be working in the saloon now.
Jesus.
It's getting real smoky in here.
No, that could be argued if we had law, if we had courts that.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't premeditated. It was definitely with malice aforethought because
about
he
time
thought about
served?
it before he shot you.
I don't know. They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
We really got to sort out the way the marshals are charging people because that was a bit of a nightmare.
I know. We're working on it right now. Besides, I think Volk's going to be down for a couple of days, so...
I can put Volk down for good if he wishes.
You go eat your fucking haggis. God.
You know I can't kill you.
Oh, you would. You look up to me too much, son.
I wouldn't say I look down on you, mister. Goddamn Yankee.
Listen here, don't you have a skirt to wear, a bagpipe to play, and some shitty-ass haggis to eat?
Damn right, I got Mason's wife to bang.
Don't make me laugh, I might die.
Oh, Buckland missed it.
Oh, Buckland missed the best joke of all.
Oh, jeez.
I said, don't you have a skirt to wear, a bagpipe to play, and haggis to eat? And he says, yeah, and I've also got Templar's wife to fuck.
Wow.
Drugs are good.
Wonderful.
I understand now why they take drugs. You know, you are a very upstanding gentleman, Buck. You look like a blonde Lincoln. I never noticed that.
Yeah, Buck, you've really got
Can
to make
you,
sure he says attempted.
Can you say,
by the way.
like 4 and, like totally 7 years ago? For me?
4 Well, actually, I think it's 4. Yeah, it is 7 years ago. 4 7 years ago. On this, whatever the day.
Our forefathers brought forth to this continent a new nation. Come on, you don't even know
Under
this?
God.
Indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Amen. We're done.
I think you messed up. 4 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
All men are created equal?
Yeah, all men created equal.
I'm telling you, those smell flowers ain't the same height as me.
Guys, you need to see this.
Why is he snoring like that?
Sounds like a fucking fart.
Sounds like someone queefing.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That was vulgar. I'm sorry.
Okay, somebody's taking a shit.
I'll long rest.
There's actually a family member of mine, guys, I shit you not, that sleeps like this, and she will actually, like, as she sleeps on, like, with her head on a pillow this way, it'll go... I shit you not. Totally serious. I shit you not. All right. I kid you not. I wasn't even mad. I was mad about all the other shit. I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do. I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do. Let's see. Do. No, I don't want to drink. Let's take off all my weapons. Ballroom Blitz. It's Ballroom Blitz. It's Ballroom Blitz. I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. The question is, can I get a ride back to my house? Volk was not mad. Volk was not mad. Oh, there's been gunshots, Mike. I like the shift in the music. I like the shift in the music. I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys. The shift in the... Oh, I'm still on duty. I guess I was mad about the other stuff. There's feet over there.
I'm going to bed, big fella. It's fun
All
to
right.
say that to you.
You get some sleep. Good job tonight.
You have a good one.
Jesus, what's with all the admin help tokens? Medic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that. Holy shit, I would love to be there for that admin alert. And to be fair, had he have not shot me, I wouldn't have been drugged, so I wouldn't have said the other stuff that I said. I wouldn't have said the other stuff. Oh, it's not that one? Okay. I'm going to pull a page out of Mitch's book. No, that's okay. You stay down. Is that you in jail, Mike? And I'm not trying to meta here. I'm just trying to ask for admin's sake. All right. I wonder who the two other people who need an admin are. And I didn't do anything that breaks county ordinances. I didn't do anything that broke county ordinances. Classic. Is that Classic Calix or Classic Alex? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Or this afternoon or this morning, wherever you may be. I don't want to get too close. I don't blame you. But guys, I think it's time we create another character and let Volk rest. I don't know if we should let Volk rest at this point and make another character right now. I don't know. Good to hear. Go ahead, give me a suggestion. I mean, I'm kind of liking just sitting here at this table talking to you guys, smoking a cigarette. I didn't break any county rules. Literally, I have heard in county about Dr. Raven Templar. And I bit my tongue for weeks with what I have heard in character. And I have tried to show respect to Templar. Templar pushed Volk just too damn far tonight. It's that easy. Templar pushed Volk. Volk has all kinds of information. Volk has all kinds of information. You want to do a caravan? I don't know. I don't really do an Irish accent or anything. Dun, dun. I don't know. I thought about taking up with Dottie and with Garrett. Bush Ranger? Maybe. No. Hazard, it's all in county. It's all in county stuff. And first off, my wife is dead, so in county and canon, he can say anything about my wife he wants. He says all kinds of nasty, shitty things every day. He stands out in the streets of Valentine and nobody touches him. That's his First Amendment right. Just like it was my First Amendment right to say what I said. Canon, it should be. You should come join us. You should come join us. One of us. I'm sure there's a ticket about me, too. I'm sure there's a ticket about me. Nice, Cannon. Now we just got to get you some, let's get this going for you. Join in on the RDRP, and you're going to want to go to redm.gg and download the client to get yourself started. He can be as mad as he wants. 6-hour download. He can be as mad as he wants. It's all based on in-character stuff. It's all within canon, boys and girls. All right, but on that note, I think we're just going to end a couple minutes early. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make do I want to start another character? No. Y'all are going to have to wait for Sunday to see what happens. The best person in county. Let's go into room. Let's do some of this. GOM capture. There we go. I think next time is the way to go. I think we're going to leave it with Volk sitting in a room in his underwear. Feeling better. Just sitting here having a cigarette. Maybe we'll actually get our naked ass up and go back to bed. With our crippled foot and all that fun. In character, unprofessional ranger that provokes needless people. You want to keep it in IC Volk, Volk should be fired. That's your opinion, and that's great. That's your belief. That's your belief. That's your belief. I kept everything in character. Oh, all right. Exactly. It's the Wild West. And I don't know why I would be fired for my opinions. I'm allowed to have my opinions. And I showed Templar loads of respect all the time. He sat here and just ripped apart the police department. And I made a comment. Right. Mason could have taken a swing. You know, there's a lot of things in county that are not, there's a lot of things that aren't done in the Old West. And, you know, here's the thing. And Mason's even said to me, if people spoke like that in the Wild West, they would catch a rifle against the nose. They would get their shit beat out of them. They would get their shit busted. You're right. But this isn't the Wild West. This is a video game. So you want to sit out there and bark every day and every day and every day and every day. What do you think's going to happen eventually? You keep tugging, you keep pulling. Nobody would have shot Mason for taking a swing at Volk. That's craziness. That is absolute bonkers right there if you believe that. Nobody would have done that. Na 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 na. All right, who else is live that we can send the love over? Am I the only one really live in county? Yeah, there was nothing out of character. I have heard from multiple people about Raven Templar, and I have kept it to myself for weeks and not said anything out of respect for Templar. And I had enough of Templar tonight, and I fired back. I fired back with something that I knew would upset him. A personal opinion of Volk's. Why is it not saying Ray is live? No, 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 no. Right. You've tied up 7 lawmen and you only get chased. I love how there's this belief that the lawmen are so evil in this county. Y'all sit there and you can say whatever you want about the lawmen. But when we have an opinion, we're going to fire. Right. Volk fired back. He had enough of all of the shit and he fired back. No, 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 no. It's not showing him live for me even on my stuff. Let me see. Twitch.tv. No, 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 no. Ray is not live. And who shoots at you, Canadian? Is it locals or is it oh, Ray hosted me. Is it lawmen that shoot at you or is it the townsfolk that shoot at you? Yeah, he's not live. Lawmen shoot at you? They shouldn't be shooting for you being on the roof. That's a ropeable offense and that needs to be fixed. Yeah, he's not live. I don't think there's anybody live. So who can we send the love to that's on her list? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stroke me, stroke me. Stroke me, stroke me. Stroke me, stroke me. I don't even know who's around tonight. Let me check my Discord. Check Libby's Discord. Who you're gonna send the love to? Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. I don't think I have anybody. You know, that's true, Canadian. They probably have had quite a bit of you. I know I have. And it's like, all right, you're Dr. Howard's problem now. Me, stroke me. Do, stroke me, stroke me. Let's send the love over to... Let's go visit Katira. We haven't seen Katira. You do give him a hard time, and that's okay. That's part of the fun of it. Like, figuring out what to do with Crazy Mike is its own canon, if you will. All right, so guys, here's my Discord if you want to have a chat. Here is the RDRP Discord if you want to go over there and join in this this fun. And here is my raid call, guys. We are going to go send the love over to Katira, who we absolutely adore. She's playing some Hunt Showdown. Show her some love. She is another Central Florida amazing caster, and we adore her. I haven't had a chance to raid her in a while. But that being said, we are going to call it a night. And you guys are amazing. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay out of trouble. I might be working on a character. You never know if you're going to run into me in county. I might have another character that is a whole thing. Oh, invalid username. But much love. You guys all have a good one. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Hazard, sorry that you're upset by this, but it's the nature of RP. You know, people push, people push, people chush, people push back. So, anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. We're going to go raid Katera. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a wonderful weekend. Guys, you know where to find me. And on that note, we're going to go. We're going to go raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go get him. Go get him. Go get her. Go get her. Go get her.